Hello everyone, welcome to the first Republican debate. I am Prince Rogers Nelson, and I will be hosting this debate tonight. Tonight, the 6 contenders for the presidency are Mr. Beast Donaldson, Ben Shapiro, Michael Jackson, Madonna Ciccone, Ron DeSantis, and Taylor Swift. We will cover 3 different subjects tonight, and each candidate will have 60 seconds to respond to each question.
Can we get this debate started already? I have some things I want to say.
After I ask the first question. Before we start, none of these questions are my own. They are from a list of undecided voters. Anyway, this first question is for you, Madonna. In the past year, how much plastic surgery have you received?
How is that a question from an undecided voter? Don't they want answers for the things that the country actually fucking cares about?
Cher actually cares about it.
I'm not answering her question. She's not voting for me in the first place.
If you say so, Ms. Ciccone. Mr. Jackson, many voters are wondering why they should nominate you as president. What are some promises you can make tonight that will be a part of a Jackson presidency?
First of all, I promise to pardon Donald Trump, who has been attacked by the leftists. And I also promise to make sure that the Department of Education is abolished. I'll gladly take care of those kids myself.
Are you seriously going to let this slide, everyone? That is delusional. How is the president going to take care of 74 million students while running an entire country? At least give the states more power to determine what they want to do with them, and we'll be talking.
I'll just send them to 1 million Neverland ranches I plan on replacing the schools with. And I will barely raise taxes to do it.
Barely? Raising taxes? That is not a sustainable plan. What will they learn from Peter Pan? How to fly around and tame fairies.
Of course.
Michael, I don't know where you got that plan from, but here is what I am proposing. Each state needs their own set of guidelines that the central government doesn't interfere with. But we don't need to abolish the majority of the schooling system we currently have in place.
Mommy, take me home. I miss my girlfriend.
Taylor, I don't even know how you ended up on this stage tonight. The only people that donated to you are your so-called Swifties. You have literally no fucking experience in politics, unlike me.
Literally only Ben and Ron do. Don't spread fake news.
Speaking of experience and education in Florida, I have banned all talks of sexuality and gender from kindergarten to 3rd grade, and I'm giving the parent more control on what their students learn in their schools.
You had to ban them from learning Black history?
If you think attacking everyone on stage will win you the nomination, you are sorely mistaken. I don't know why you were even in the race. You and Taylor both endorsed Biden in 2020. You're on the wrong stage tonight, pal.
Continuing Ron's argument in 2020, Madonna said it, and I quote, "Kamala for president. If Kamala were a man, no one would make comments about her facial expressions."
That's an endorsement for Kamala.
The woman barely knows how to speak. I can barely understand half of what she is saying, if anything important at all.
May I give my thoughts on this matter?
My sources tell me he paid off the entire audience here tonight.
Yeah, because he would have no fans if he didn't.
I have almost 200 million subscribers on YouTube. That is like over 30 times what you have, Ben. As I was about to say before my friend interrupted me,
You're not my
I think
friend.
we need to stop fighting and talk about what really matters. When I am in office, I am giving these kids money to go to school. This will give them the motivation to get up and actually get a great education.
That will raise our taxes through the roof. It's like you are giving them scholarships to go to school. There will be no way you will be able to get that passed.
What if I paid them to get it passed?
I'm done with this conversation.
Okay then. For our next discussion topic, the voters would like to know what your thoughts are on the war in Ukraine and what actions you would take on it.
Ukraine obviously needs our assistance, but we need to focus on America first.
Really? America first? There are hundreds of men dying in the war every day. You don't even want to focus on it.
Stay focused on those kids, Michael. Let the adults talk.
Oh boy.
Are we just going to let Putin take over Ukraine? We need to do more for Ukraine. More weapons, more tech, and overall more support. I want peace and love, but I guess we need force to do it.
People aren't going to the polls for the state of Ukraine. Unless you're running for office in Ukraine, we need to focus on America first.
If I was in office, I would give Putin and Zelensky $1 million to sort out their problems. Who doesn't like money?
Isn't Putin rich already? That won't do shit.
Estimates of Putin's net worth can be up to or over $200 billion. $1 million is only pennies to him.
Who brought a thesaurus onto the stage? I thought we were debating for the soul of America.
And I thought you were campaigning to succeed our decaying and feeble president. But you are obviously displaying no qualities of a good leader.
Okay, before this debate gets nasty, again, let's get to the final discussion topic for tonight. This question is for Ron. What is your stance on abortion?
Down in Florida, I signed a bill that bans abortion after 6 weeks, and I want that to be taken to a national level.
6 weeks? You're not letting women have the right to choose what they want to do with their own bodies. Are
you suggesting that you are pro-choice? You are on the wrong side of the aisle tonight, Madonna. You are campaigning as a Republican, remember?
Not allowing women to have the right to control what they want to do with their bodies is slavery. I don't care what the mainstream Republican line is. I don't care if this ruins my chances.
Madonna, what are you doing? Are you insane?
For letting women control their own bodies? Of course not.
Just get off the stage already. Maybe get a position in the Biden administration that would suit you well.
What the fuck? I'm not going anywhere.
You actually are. Your poll numbers have dropped to 0%, and all of your donors have asked for refunds. You may leave now, or you will have to leave with force.
I doubt you can even do that.
I can't believe someone like Prince used force.
Shut up.
All I have to say about abortion is that I think it should be very rare, and women deserve the right to choose. However, Ron's ban is a good idea, but maybe after like 10 weeks or a little later.
I don't think abortion should be legal for anyone. I would ban them and give no exceptions.
What if the mother dies in childbirth?
Well, someone has to die in that case no matter what. Why kill someone with an entire life ahead of them?
I think abortion is evil and abhorrent, but we need to provide exceptions. What about incest, rape, and of course the threat of the mother's life? Michael, you need to think about this more thoroughly. Thank you.
Okay, I think that settles the debate for tonight. We are now down to 6 candidates for the presidency, including Mr. Trump, who has, of course, skipped this debate. What a wimp. Anyway, good night, everyone. I hope you didn't lose any brain cells tonight.
Good morning, students, and welcome to Report Card Day. Since this is the last day of the quarter, you will each be given a unique report card correlated to the behavior you displayed here over the course of the past few months.
Can we just get this done already? We have places to be.
In the back alley smoking heroin? How foolish. Anyway, the report cards are as follows. The gold card means you will have no school for 10 years. Silver means you don't have to come to school for 5 years. Bronze means you won't have to go to school for a year. Green means no school for an entire month. Light blue means you have no school for a week. Light purple means you get tomorrow off. White means nothing happens to you. If you happen to get the orange card, you will have detention with me for a week. A brown card means you will have detention with me for a month. If you happen to get a dark red card, well, I don't want to see your face here for an entire year. Got it? If you get the black card, I'll fucking expel you and maybe kill you with my own bare hands. Prince, can I see you up here first?
Hello, Mr. Shapiro. What report card did I get?
Prince, you are always here every day on time. You always participate in class and shut Madonna up whenever it's necessary. For your amazing display of decorum and care, I am giving you the gold card.
Wait, are you seriously, Mr. Shapiro? This means so much to me, but I would much rather stay here with you. I'm still very happy to receive this honor, though. May God bless you.
What a fucking nerd.
Just wait until I get to you, Madonna. Anyway, Dave, it's your turn.
Hey, Ben, how are you doing?
I'm happy to give you the silver card, Dave. You're always so participative in class and give a helping hand when necessary. I'm sad to see you go, but you deserve this.
This is so cool. Thank you, Ben. This is a great surprise. I'll check in from time to time. Good luck with everyone.
Much appreciated, Dave. You can head to the principal's office to get your reward.
See you later, alligator.
Mr. Beast, come on up.
What report card am I receiving today?
You have earned the bronze card, Jimmy. You really don't do much, but when you give the others thousands of dollars to stay focused on their schoolwork, it really helps.
That's just pennies to me. I'm happy to give everyone a boost of motivation.
It was nice working with you, Mr. Beast.
You too, Mr. Shapiro.
You can head to the principal's office to receive your reward. Taylor, may I see you now?
Hi, Mr. Shapiro. Which report card is mine?
The green one. Taylor, you always come into this classroom with a willingness to learn and engage in sessions. There hasn't been a day where you weren't ready to learn.
I'm always open to learning new things. I know we don't agree on everything, but if you bring your A game every day, I should too.
Well, I hope you can shake off any stress you have over the next month and come back to shine even brighter than before.
That sounded so cringy, Ben. What the hell was that?
Shut up.
It's been a pleasure, Ben. I'll see you soon.
Cher, you're up.
A week off school. That is pretty good.
I know you usually don't care for school and your education, but you always try to adapt and learn. You always have high grades, and you're slowly becoming one of my favorite students without even trying too hard. Congratulations.
He is just simping, Cher.
Shut your plastic-filled mouth.
Just ignore her. That is what I have been doing the past half of a century.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to head out now, but thank you, Ben.
I'll see you next week, Cher. Have a great vacation. Ron, it's your turn. Ron, you sometimes interrupt me when I'm talking, but I'll let that go. You are a skilled politician who has great insights, and maybe you need a little help from time to time. You are still a great student.
Much appreciated, Ben. It is a great honor to receive this honor from you, and I would like to thank you for this.
Oh my god, this guy sounds like fucking ChatGPT. He has literally no personality.
Not another word, Madonna, or I will throw your ass into the next dimension.
Madonna, saying things like that hurts my feelings. I would prefer if you stopped saying such inappropriate things to me. Thank you for hearing me out.
You're just proving my point.
I'll see you in 2 days, Ron. Freddie, can you come up here, please?
Hey Ben, which card is mine?
You get the white card, Freddie. You are fun to be around and get high grades, but maybe show up more often. I hate it when you sleep in half the time after partying the entire night.
But I'm Freddie Mercury. If I'm not living life to the fullest, then what am I doing?
Being a better student.
Who says I even need school? I've got millions in the bank and I can get even more without your help.
Can you just go and take a seat, please? Since you have the white card, nothing will happen.
Whatever, but you're not invited to my party next weekend.
I don't really care.
Your loss.
Michael, can you come up here at once?
Oh no, did I get the orange card?
Yes, you did, Michael. That will be 1 week's detention for you.
What did I even do?
Don't make me have to say it.
Say what?
You get too much plastic surgery. It's to the point where you don't even come in most days because you have to get more surgery.
What but I have to?
Why?
Because I have daddy issues.
Oh, I am so sorry, Michael. You should have told me earlier.
Yeah, whenever I see him, he always criticizes me on almost everything. At least I can change something so my ears don't fall off. He just complains so much.
Yeah, I bet the phone lines up to heaven are just that amazing.
Excuse me?
Your dad died years ago. Go take your seat or I'll just give you more detention.
Dang.
George Michael, can you please come up here? It's your turn. I hope you're really looking forward to this.
I bet my card is amazing.
Well, that proposition would in fact be wrong. Do you think calling me Ben Spiro is funny? Every time you say my name, that's what you call me.
Come on, Mr. Spiro. I mean, Shapiro, you have to at least admit it's pretty creative.
What if I started calling you Fatso?
I wouldn't like that at all, Mr. Spiro.
Then call me Mr. Shapiro, please. Anyway, that is 1 month's detention. Go to the principal's office to redeem your reward. Or should I say punishment?
You're insane.
Kurt, I would like to see you next, please. You're in very, very deep trouble, young man.
Okay, let's get this over with. I have to be somewhere, Ben.
I know. Back home. Do you really think I would let you smoke heroin in the middle of class?
Yeah.
Of course not, Kurt. And your constant bathroom breaks are only excuses to go and smoke more in the bathroom. If I had permission, I would get the janitor a companion.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Oh, okay, then you should go work with him then. You have my full endorsement.
Okay, Boomer.
Don't come back for the next month. Go to the principal's office immediately.
Fine.
Barney, come up here right now. I don't even know how to start with you.
Come on, Mr. Shapiro. I did nothing wrong. Those girls were just asking for it.
They were substitute teachers. Did you really think they would want to engage in such inappropriate actions with a student like yourself?
I mean, I did get their numbers, and I'm not going to confirm or deny if anything happened, but if something did happen, it wouldn't be short of at least legendary.
You're disgusting. I'm so happy that I get to give you this dark red card.
Deep down, you know this isn't right, Ben.
Don't worry, deep down, this is the best course of action I can take. Go to the principal's office immediately. I can't even look at you, Mr. Stinson. Madonna, I think you know it's your turn.
What's the damage, Mr. Shapiro?
You bullied half of the students in this class. You have refused to do any of your classwork. You have zero care for your education, and I wish you actually had the balls to give a fuck.
So what are you trying to tell me?
You're the worst fucking student I ever had. I've been working at this job for 20 years to annoy people, but I never thought someone would annoy me.
Mood.
That is it. You're fucking expelled 10 times over. Now I'll give you 10 seconds to get out of this room before I kill you right here and right now!
Oh shit.
What a lovely day out. I am sure there will be nothing to ruin it.
Barney,
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Sorry I kept you waiting, Barney. I stayed up pretty late last night.
I honestly don't understand you, Sayori. There hasn't been a day where you haven't woken up on time for the past month. What's the deal with you?
I had a sugar rush last night, okay?
A sugar rush?
Yeah, Barney, but don't worry about it. Say, it's that time of year to sign up for clubs.
Clubs? Don't even get me started. Nothing will top the legendary club, so what's the point?
Barney, there are multiple things wrong with that statement. If there was a legendary club, why didn't you tell me about it until just now?
Oh, please!
Okay, but really, are you interested in joining any clubs?
Nah, they are just a big waste of my time.
You should really check out the literature club. You would really like it.
Do you know me at all, Sayori? The last time I read a book was when Jesus arose from the dead.
I know. But something is really telling me you would like it. I don't know what it is, but I know there's something.
Okay, you goofball, I'll check it out, but you owe me one.
You won't regret it.
I know I won't like it, Sayori. If something is not legendary, it's a literature club.
Give it a chance, Barney. It's for me, remember?
God, I can't say no to that adorable smile. Fine, but you still owe me big time.
Thank you, Barney.
Let's just get this over with.
Hey everyone, I brought the new member.
When did I say I wanted to join, Sayori?
Hello there.
Sayori, why did you have to invite a boy to the club?
Oh, I know what you're talking about, Sayori. This club is full of incredibly hot chicks.
And Barney.
Did I just say that out loud?
Yes, you did, you fucking creep!
Well, thank you, I guess.
You're welcome.
Sayori, is this the Barney fella you were talking about?
He's a beacon full of energy.
Speaking of energy, let me tell you the story of how I banged
Barney, this is Yuri, Natsuki, and...
Monica.
Wait, you already know each other?
Yeah, we had algebra together in 10th grade. I was basically Barney's tutor.
Yeah, Barney and math don't mix well.
I usually knock on you a lot, but you're right about that. Monica, if there was any girls whose pants I couldn't get into hers were locked 1,000 times over. Anyway, I'm praying I didn't say that out loud. Oh, thank God, and Bob Barker.
Huh?
Nothing!
Hey, Barney. Since you're joining a literature club...
It's not set in stone yet.
I'm wondering what forms of literature are you into?
Fuck, I obviously couldn't lie to the girl, but I don't want to make an entire fool out of myself. But what else am I going to do? Well, when I was with this girl, she showed me her script for a screenplay.
Oh, what was it about?
I think it was about a settler from the 1840s, but before she got to the interesting part, she showed me something I couldn't resist.
You're not talking about, you know...
I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, Yuri.
Okay, stop talking. You're a pervert, we get it. But if you're not going to take this club seriously, I don't know why you're even here in the first place.
I'll level with you, Sayori dragged me here.
Hey.
Sorry, Sayori.
When I tutored him, he wasn't like this at all.
Come on, give him a chance.
Okay, but he's on thin ice. Say, Barney, I'll let you join the club, but you have to show us you're actually serious about it.
Who said I wanted to join in the first place? Let me make up my mind.
Jesus Christ, we don't have all day.
Geez, I guess I'm going to bed alone tonight. But do I really want to join this club? God, I better say yes, or the editors of this video will kill me. With lots of thought, I have decided to join the literature club. So how am I going to show you how serious I am about this?
When we meet tomorrow, we are all sharing poems, and if you don't write out your game on paper, you're out of here.
Let me get this straight. You want me to write a poem?
You know what a poem is, right?
Of course, but I haven't written one before.
You have got to be kidding me! Calm down, Natsuki. Everyone has to start somewhere. Barney, if you need any help, just ask me, okay? Sayori has my number.
Who said I couldn't help him? I am his best friend.
Oh, yeah, of course, Sayori. But if that's not enough, you know where to find me.
Challenge accepted. Okay, guys, so after this, I basically slept in the corner desk in the back of the room. Sayori poked fun out of me for it, but the homework was more than I was asking for last night.
You ready to walk home together, Barney?
What?
Oh, wake up already, Barney.
Okay, let's get out of here before these girls eat me up.
They won't eat you up, Barney. Okay? Maybe Natsuki will, but Monica and Yuri are usually nicer. You just have to keep calm and composed, and maybe not talk about the girls you slept with in front of, other girls.
Do you really think you can keep me composed? That's like telling a vampire to go out in the sun.
Okay, but keep it limited, please. Do it for me, okay?
All right, I can take a hint, Sayori.
But anyway, I know they have high standards for you, but this is what you get for telling them the truth. I thought you would lie to them. That's like the best thing you're good at.
If I'm going to see these women every day, I can't lie to them like that.
Well, hey, if that's what you want to do, go right ahead. I won't judge you.
Thanks, Sayori. Hey, I'll call you if I need any help.
Okay, Barney, have a great night.
You too, Sayori.
Ron, why did you call us here today? I'm scheduled to box Eminem tonight.
I'm starving. Do you guys have any ideas on where we could go eat? If I gave you recommendations, we would be here forever. Vivek, how about you?
Are we really talking about this? McDonald's, there.
Their fries are like thin little strands of hay. How about Burger King? Or maybe we can go down to Kentucky Fried Chicken. Well, a new Hooters opened up down the street from me. Maybe we can head down there?
Shouldn't we talking about something more serious? Maybe policy and working together for the future of America.
Sometimes I say Trump so much that my brain can't form enough T's.
Don't you have a hurricane to take care of, Ron?
Okay, but give us this one night. I can't deny food, but if it was anything else, well, I wouldn't like it as much. What if it's a beach, or I don't know, a hug from Barack Obama?
Good one, Ron.
Don't get me started. Just text me the time you want to meet up, and I will use YouTube Logic to get there on time.
YouTube Logic?
Well, the thing is... Don't tell him. This rookie doesn't deserve to know yet.
Know what? Eating yourself to death and using Trump's legacy as ventilation.
Okay, I'll see you later, guys. This discussion is becoming too political.
But we are politicians.
Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
Geez, I hope I'm not like that in 20 years.
Vivek, I thought for a second you weren't going to show up. We've been waiting for you.
I was doing a town hall in Tampa. Unlike you two, I care about the American people, including everyone who isn't a Hooters girl.
Is it bad to simply ask us to put our differences aside for one dinner?
You know what? I'll be honest with you on this one. This whole thing is a little strange, but I'm open to having a great time with you guys. Speaking of, where is Chris?
He's already inside, but don't expect him to be the Barney Stinson of the group tonight.
What?
Forget it. Let's go in.
Okay, then.
Speaking of who, look who finally showed up.
Oh, thank God!
Did you have a fun time while I was gone?
Oh, of course. We definitely had a great time. It's fun talking about politics and indictments and meatloaf in a Hooters.
Now you're talking.
I am very sure of it.
Well, hey, Chris, did you order yet? I didn't even get to the best part yet. Come on, Chris. At least get our drinks before you need the whole crew spends the next hour cooking your food. All right. Just get me some apple juice.
Apple juice?
My wife is putting me on a juice diet unless I start eating healthier. Just go with it and pretend I said nothing.
How about you, Ron?
Just get me some beer. I don't care what kind, to be honest.
And what about you, sir?
Just grab me some water.
Okay, I'll be back shortly.
I can't wait!
Yeah, I know.
Wow, I never thought I would see negative Riz in action before.
You bombed harder than what Obama did to Yemen.
Come on, do you really think I came here to pick up Hooters girls? I'm here for the food and food alone. What? Does the script want you guys to pick up these minimum wage workers? No, but I have to admit they do have amazing eyes.
Yeah, I think brown eyes are really charming.
Not those eyes.
What do you... Oh, come on. I have a wife and kids. Do you really expect me to say things like that?
Come on, what if you had an upgrade for at least just one night?
Wait, what the fuck? You should have brought Tim Scott here if you were going to act like this.
Is that who I think it is?
Who are you talking about, Mary?
That's Vivek Ramaswamy and Ron DeSantis, the two guys sitting with the fat guy.
Oh, aren't they running for president? I don't keep an eye on that kind of stuff.
Me neither, but I've heard some things about them. I mean, Ron is literally our governor, and Vivek, well, you have to admit, he looks pretty cute.
You always fall for customers in a heartbeat. Just because they are cute doesn't mean we get to treat them any differently.
I know, but wouldn't it be amazing if we were able to date one of those guys?
Are you insane? I thought you were crazy when you wanted to date Donald Trump, but now you're being both crazy and weird. He did reject you after all. Why do you think you have a chance with these guys?
So what? I'm at least giving it my best shot.
Okay. But once they find out you're a gold digger, your taxes will be through the roof.
I thought you... Oh, never mind. Just watch this. Hey, Vivek. Hey, Ron. How are you boys doing today?
I'm doing splendidly well for the most part.
I am great.
So you guys are running for president? What is that like?
It's cool. It's a pretty cool and fun experience.
I don't know what he's talking about. It's tiresome.
boring, and atrocious. Every day in and every day out, it's like a battle zone. But it's for the people, and I am fighting to get the truth back into the White House, not a copying machine of lies and intolerance.
Where's my juice?
Well, if you ever want to step out of it for a moment or two, maybe I can give you a hand.
Oh, what are you saying?
Wow, the
Maybe
bribe totally
I'll be a
worked
great
out.
companion for you to take on the road. You could, I don't know, hire me?
Monica, can you just get me some apple juice?
I'm not Monica.
Oh, sorry, Ms. Lewinsky.
Oh, no way you just said that.
I'm back with your drinks.
I hope I get to see you later, Vivek.
If you don't mind me asking, what was Mary doing over here?
She was telling us the story about how she is Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky's secret love child.
I wouldn't be that is an interesting story. Say, are you ready to order?
Yes, thank gosh. I want so many wings that it would feed 3 people.
Okay, is that all?
Oh, I beg your pardon. That is just for me. Thank you.
Give me a cheeseburger, but without pickles, fries, and I'll take Mary's number if I can.
I'll go see if I can. I'll be back shortly.
Hey, what about me?
And you thought my Riz was negative, but I did better without even trying.
A few moments later.
Your food is ready, and Vivek, I got Mary's number for you.
It's finally here. Fuck it.
Wait, what the fuck was that?
Did you seriously eat all those wings in just 10 seconds?
I'm dreaming, right?
I don't think so. I'm going to pretend that didn't happen, okay? I'll be back later with the check.
Can you stop giving me those looks? Let's change the subject.
Do you want to play Would You Rather? I've been known to ask some pretty interesting questions.
You know what? Sure. What do you have for us, Vivek?
Would you rather lose your sight or all of your memories?
I would say I would rather lose my memories than my sight. I'll have my family and friends to help me find out who I am.
Think about it, Chris. What if they don't remember things from your childhood, or some of your most private secrets? Wouldn't you rather go blind and pray for a cure one day, than lose everything that makes you, you?
I'm torn on this issue, but I think I would go blind. I'm not scrolling on the internet for hours on end to find my position on numerous policies. Besides, I am actually a governor of a state. I can't forget my memories.
I mean, look at the upsides of forgetting them. You could just pull out of the race and settle down and retire, and everyone would understand.
I know what you're trying to say, but it's not like it will actually happen. I'm not dropping out of the race, bud. I'm not the one who has 3% of the primary votes.
Okay, guys, let's continue with our game. Would you rather divorce your wife for $1 million, or would you give your kids up for adoption for $10 million?
All of my kids are adults. How would that even work?
Okay, pretend they are still kids then.
I can't produce more wives, so I would put the kids up for adoption. But I would never actually do that, just between the two.
I thought you would choose to divorce your wife. You would be able to eat and drink anything you wanted.
I know. But come on, it's $10 million. I think we could have more kids if we wanted to.
Ha! Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I am very sure.
Okay, I have one more for us to do. Would you rather be able to teleport or be able to live forever?
Teleportation would be amazing. If the president were able to teleport, it would save the people lots of money. There are travel expenses, money for Secret Service, and lots of other things that could be at least somewhat cut if I were able to teleport.
You're not even the president, Vivek.
I'm just explaining the most probable future America will go down.
I doubt it, but I would rather live forever, because whatever I eat won't kill me.
But you will see all of your loved ones die, and you'll see the end of the universe. Wouldn't that be depressing?
That's not for billions of years. I'll be perfectly fine.
A few moments later.
That meal was just fantastic. I would come back here again.
Me too, and I can't believe I got Mary's phone number. This place is like a haven for picking up women.
That is what I have been telling you, Vivek. Now let's go say hi to your new friend, shall we?
Yeah, forget about the check and stupid idiots.
The man makes millions and millions of dollars. I'm going to be set for life. And if he loses, I'll just leave him.
Mary, I would turn around if I was you.
And why would I do that? Oh, fuck!
So wait, you only want me for my money?
Maybe.
Delete my number, immediately. I have no time for selfish people like yourself.
Sorry, guys, she is just like this. She did this to Trump, too.
You did this to him, too? What the fuck? If I was a girl, I would kick your ass.
I'm sorry, but if there was nothing else to you, I would have just kept my mouth shut. Sorry, not sorry.
Come on. I am sure there is much more to Vivek than his money. I'll admit I've heard some of the things he said, and he is very smart, and I guess he looks very handsome.
I don't have any time for you fools. I am out of here.
You're not even done with your shift.
My father told me that I don't even need a job. I'm getting most of the inheritance in the first place. Fuck you all!
Mood. I am truly sorry for Mary's behavior. She has done this way too many times than I can even count.
There will always be people like that,
Cynthia.
You know what? I can just tell you're not one of those people. I might as walk out of here with one decent person's number.
Hey!
A decent woman's number.
Yeah, it's 800-842-0666. It's pretty weird, I know.
I'll call you tonight. Thank you, Cynthia.
I have to give it to you, Vivek. You picked up 2 women, and only one was a gold digger.
The other one just gave her number to you because she felt bad.
Did not!
Did too.
I'll be honest with you guys. I didn't know what to expect today, but I had an all right time.
Me too. I think we should make a pact where if one of us wins the nomination, we make the others VP and Secretary of State.
I'd agree to that.
Maybe. I'll have to think about it.
No, I want to meet Barney Stinson, bitch. Secretary DeSantis for life.
Just cut the video.
Are you serious? That sleepy fuck is really gonna drop out of the race? I have to do what now? Well, you can count me in. I'll be there as soon as possible. All right, I'm finally here. Now, where do I... What the fuck? What are you people doing here?
I was told if I come here, Biden would drop out of the race.
That is what they said to me too, Ron. But anywho, Donald, it's nice to see you in person. Man, I have an entire list of things to thank you for.
Are you seriously going to simp for Donald now? You have your entire campaign dedicated to that already.
Let him speak his mind, DeSanctimonious.
Really? That again?
Okay, how should I begin?
Donald, Vivek, Ron?
Oh my god, what is the First Lady of Ukraine doing here?
God damn it, Vivek, if you call me that one more time, I'm referring to you as John Kerry. Mr. Whichever way the wind blows, apparently.
Fuck you.
Babe, they called you here too. I would complain, but if it's you, I'm happy. At least I don't have to deal with these intolerable men by myself.
What? But Master Donald?
You're just proving my point.
Donald, you know what I said about calling me that in public?
Wait, that's right, you called her babe. What is that all about, Donald?
I'm not saying anything until I talk to my lawyer.
So it's true. Oh my gosh, you have to tell me everything.
It's nothing serious. Now let me fucking use my right to talk to a lawyer.
Donald, you know what amendment you're talking about, right?
Of course, who do you think I am, Sleepy Joe?
Okay, just pay me before I leak your relationship to the press, got it?
Am I interrupting something?
Yeah, Trump and Nikki have a secret relationship.
That is very interesting, but I have to tell you all something.
Wait, what the fuck? How are you even talking to us?
Jesus Christ, what the fuck are you? Are you a baby black bear or a polar bear?
You're not hurting us, right?
Unfortunately, no. This isn't Danganronpa. But I hope I'll be able to scare the shit out of you tonight. Let's just say, with a little help from my friend.
Who do you work for? And what do you want from us?
I work for the Biden administration. Before you ask, I know how stupid the man is, but he's funding Danganronpa, so I have to give him credit for that. I was paid to bring you all here and set up this game for you four.
We didn't come to play Biden's game. We are here to knock him out of the election. If you're going to waste my time, I'm just going to leave now.
Oh, someone is in a rush to get out of here. At least let me elaborate before you pack your bags and leave.
What bags?
You guys are staying here for the night. You will have access to food, water, power, and the internet. But with a catch.
What catch are you talking about? This can't be good.
Oh dear.
You can only turn the living room lights on. If you turn a light on that isn't in the living room, you will be disqualified. And throughout the night, you are not allowed to exit the house.
Are you seriously forcing us inside for the entire night? That kind of sounds like you are putting us in jail.
I could if I wanted to, but Biden would arrest me for treason if I did. To you guys. You can leave when you want, but if all of you leave before the end of the night, Biden isn't leaving the race.
Okay, this sounds very easy, but I know there has to be some kind of challenge.
It's not like there are any ghosts inside. I would never do that.
Okay, I have 1,000 questions to ask you.
Bye-bye now. I'll see you in the morning. don't mind the cameras all over the place. No one will be watching this.
How rude.
I think we should go in, but just because we all have to work together doesn't mean we are all buddy-buddy now.
Yeah, tell yourself and Nikki that first next time.
Shut up!
Are you kidding me? What kind of people don't have their television in the living room?
Ron, you won't die if you don't watch TV. Speaking of TV, I have Hulu on my phone, so we'll be set for the night.
Dude, is that CNN? Why were you watching that for?
I like watching liberals cry.
No way that is what drives me on a daily basis.
I think we have more in common than you think, Donald.
Don't say things like that out loud.
Just put on Fox News already before I yell at you again, Vivek.
Sorry, Master Haley.
What the fuck was that?
Don't question it, Donald.
Guys, do you know where the bathroom is? It feels like there is a swamp in my ass.
A what now?
How should we know? We weren't given a tour of the place. Go find it by yourself and don't turn on any lights.
Take a flashlight with you. I don't want you to bang into something.
I won't bang into anything. I'll be back. God, how old is this place? I kind of feel like I'm in a different century.
You happen to be in the house of 37th President Richard Milhouse Nixon. We used to be best buddies back in the day.
How old are you?
That's not important. Mr. DeSantis, just make me a promise that if nothing out of the ordinary happens, you'll be very brave.
Nothing will happen. The whole spill you gave us earlier was a lie. There's no one else here.
How do you know that, Ron? Are you some kind of physic? You're only now leaving the living room for the first time?
Just leave me alone. Let a man go to the bathroom in private.
Suit yourself.
Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting any visitors tonight.
Are you serious? Trump, I know that's you.
Trump? That billionaire? How does that man look like the 37th President of the United States?
In my defense, he was wait a minute, how the fuck am I talking to you?
Calm down, young man. I come back home every now and then. I mean no harm. If you don't mind, I would like to talk to you about...
Nope, I'm not doing this. I know how these things start. A presidential race isn't worth the risk. I'm out of here. Monokuma, take me home. Guys, I'm leaving. There is a ghost in the bathroom. If he looks like Richard Nixon, don't fall for it.
Ha! I knew that you were a pussy, Ron, but you didn't have to show it off to everyone. Now how about you sit back down and we keep talking about Hunter?
We can always do that any other day. I have to leave now.
Bye, Ron. Have a good night.
Bye.
Ron looked like he saw a ghost. Well, I guess that proves his point.
There is no such thing as ghosts. Ron's just too much of a pussy to even stay for an hour even. I knew he was a rhino this whole time.
Let's change the subject. Hey, there is this game called Truth or Dare we can play together. I'll show you how to play.
No offense, Nikki, isn't that a kid's game?
You're literally the kid in the room, Vivek. Let the adults talk.
You're the one who is talking about Truth or Dare.
Nikki, I think that is a great idea. Who wants to go first?
You can ask first.
Okay, Nikki, truth or dare?
Dare.
I dare you to insult Vivek with everything you can muster.
Why is it always me?
Vivek, you have no foreign policy experience. You have flip-flopped on any and every position that there is, and you are just so young and inexperienced that you might as well be running for student council instead of president. You're the only one who can't beat Biden. Finally, I just don't like you at all.
You know what? Why do I even have to take this? Fuck you, Nikki. You are so arrogant and rude. I think you need to shut the fuck up and leave everyone alone. We all start somewhere.
Go back to school, dumbass.
I'm out of here.
I have to admit that is better than some of my insults.
Thank you, Donald.
No, really. I think you are a very smart woman and the only tolerable person running alongside me.
Not yet, Donald. Just wait for everyone else to drop out of the race and we can reveal our plan.
I don't want to wait. You know how much I love you. Melania beat the absolute shit out of me after I cheated on her for the 10th time. Come on.
Wait, Donald. Say, should we take this to the bedroom?
Enough! I'm not letting anyone have sexual relations in my bedroom.
Holy shit, who let Dick Nixon in here?
Richard Nixon, how are you here right now? I thought you were dead.
I never died, I faked my death. Of course I'm dead, I'm a fucking ghost.
Aren't you the guy who was a Republican Al Gore?
Who now?
Don't worry, he's not important anymore. Are you the one who scared the crap out of Ron?
I wasn't even trying to scare him. He must have a fear of ghosts. I pity the kid.
Well, now that only the adults are here, I have a few things to ask you. First of all, why are you here?
Monokuma told me to guard my house and scare everyone out. But that bear is just messed up in the head, if he even has a brain.
I agree. Does he really think he is a part of the Biden campaign? I only showed up because I thought this would be something more serious, not a baby bear.
Let's go hang out together, somewhere that's more alive.
We were doing everything right. We were creating new jobs at a record pace. We were building a magnificent wall, and we brought jobs and manufacturing from China, Mexico, and countries all over the world. It was all going well until 2020 came around. The Democrats nominated Joe Biden, and with their friend COVID-19, they rigged the election against me. Today's the day I want the truth to finally prevail. Joe Biden isn't our president. I'm here to confront crooked Joe Biden and restore America to its former greatness, no matter the cost.
It takes a lot of gut to say that an election was rigged. It's going against what the people voted for and the legs our country stands on. I won the 2016 election fair and square, and Donald Trump will finally have the true nature of the election presented to him in a way he can't refuse. What's that? Oh, sorry, I meant to say the 2012 election. It was rigged against Mitt Romney all along.
God damn it, just cut back to him later.
I don't care what he says. The evidence isn't on his side. I'm surprised the man is even here and not eating ice cream down the corner.
I can hear you across the studio. Calm the fudge down.
Fuck you, Sleepy Joe. You're going down.
Donald Trump and Joe Biden faced off in the 2020 election, and records show Joe Biden won the election against the 45th president. But Trump commits to showing the American people the truth today. Joe Biden agreed to a lie detector test to put this to an end. Everyone please welcome President Joe Biden.
Good morning, everyone. I am okay, everyone.
Do me a favor and stand back up. We don't know if you rigged the election or not, so until we know the results, don't sit down.
What, are you really giving in to Donald's lies?
That's not what I am doing. Anyway, Donald Trump has made claims that he actually won the 2020 election in a landslide. What is your response to these claims?
I won the election fair and square. Hillary Clinton accepted the results to him in 2016 and conceded. Now that he was the one who lost, he doesn't have the guts to even concede. Like, it even takes any.
This is a very controversial topic, and the numbers show you won. But the question is, if those numbers are legitimate.
They are. I don't know how anyone can refute the results of,
Are you serious, Joe?
Did I miss anything important?
Honestly, nothing too important.
Wake up, you sleepy fuck! How didn't that wake him up?
I know how to wake him up.
How would you know how to wake him up of all people?
Hey, who let a 5-year-old in here?
A 5-year-old? It was probably me. I should show them the way out. Maybe get them some ice cream.
Joe!
Oh, I wasn't looking forward to this.
You stole the election from me. How could you do this to me and the American people?
You know, there have been many losers over the years. But I'll be honest, you're the biggest loser of them all. You're no Alf Landon, George McGovern, or Barry Goldwater. But the way you have been dealing with this loss was, and still is, malarkey.
Okay, how do I know they didn't vote in this election? Thousands and thousands of dead people wrote your name on the ballot. Care to explain that, Sleepy Brandon?
If they find a way to vote from the grave, they should be able to vote. I'm sure some of them voted for you, especially the George Wallaces of the world.
Shut the fuck up.
Please don't swear. Donald, if Joe stole this election, there is no way that he could do it all by himself. If it was rigged, dozens and dozens of officials probably took part in it too.
I am fully aware of it. But there is no way all of them would come onto this stage today. They don't want to be exposed, unlike this nutcase.
I'm not going to be exposed, but you will. I've been fighting for the soul of America for over half a century, while you have been taking baths with your billions of dollars. The only thing I should fear is fear itself, while you have to fear people like Stormy Daniels.
Really? Stop ripping off other people's speeches? Maybe people will start taking you more seriously.
The day people start taking you seriously is the day Billy Bob Joe finally comes back with the chocolate milk.
Who?
He was my uncle. He worked in a steel mill for most of his life, and he was my mentor for my early political experience. But then one day he went to go get milk, and the next time I saw him, he was a stone with carvings on it in the ground.
Jesus Christ, Joe, that means he died.
Sorry, man. Okay. I think it is time we finally get to the results, you guys. I don't want Joe to embarrass himself any further.
Me? Embarrassing myself? No, that's just nonsense.
Sleepy Joe. Joe, we asked you whether or not you rigged the 2020 election, and you said no. We then asked you if you were hiding the true winner of the 2020 election, which you also said no. The answer to those two questions came back the same, and they came back that you did not tell the truth.
Oh my fucking God, I told you. What was I saying, huh? What did I fucking say?
No. How could this happen? Donald, I'm so sorry.
Keep my fucking name out your fucking mouth.
Okay, I am so sorry, Orange Man.
That is it.
My God.
Okay, can you two be quiet for a second? Are we really doing this? We aren't stuck in a fucking school anymore. I have things to do.
But by Akuya, you agreed that we needed to spend more time together.
I only said that so you would get off my back. After spend 24 hours a day with you fools for weeks on end, I need some much-needed alone time.
Tagami, just give this a shot. Maybe you would like it.
I would rather be teaching a class of first graders the planets in the solar system than sleeping in the middle of nowhere. Imagine if the last of the Tagami line was killed by a mountain lion. What would you tell them?
What do you think I would be doing right now? Investigating, doing detective work, paperwork, and much more. But I wanted to at least try something new.
I have to admit, you live a boring life, Kyoko.
That's what happens when you have daddy issues, have an actual talent.
Our dads are dead and Makoto's is missing. We all have daddy issues. Give me a break.
Here's what I'll do. If you hike with us, I will do anything you want with you when we get back home.
I would rather do this with absolutely anyone else, but I can show you how to invest money in this modern economy. I may give you shit sometimes, but I'll try to be happy and teach you.
It's better than what I was expecting. Thank you.
Guys, we better start making our way up the mountain. We only have 3 hours until nightfall.
I know I won't like this, but let's get a move on. So can I guess that you two have gone hiking before? You seemed very excited for this.
I haven't gone hiking in years, but the last time I went with my sister and parents, I felt like I was in another world.
Really?
Yeah, good old times.
Hey guys, I think there is something in the distance.
Is that who I think it is?
Is that fucking Al Gore and Man Bear Pig?
It's time for you to die, motherfucker!
What the fuck? He was cereal all along.
And I thought I'd seen everything.
And that is how you kill a bitch.
How did this guy win the popular vote?
I didn't know anyone else was out here. Hi, I'm Albert Gore, but you can just call me Al.
It's nice to meet you.
Can you even try to explain what the fuck you were doing with whatever that monstrosity was?
Now that was Man Bear Pig, I've dedicated the past 2 decades of my life to take him down, and I've finally done it. I finally did it.
Are you okay, Al?
I am. These are happy tears. I can finally waste people's time on Twitter with my repetitive opinions.
Wait, when was the last time you were on Twitter?
I logged into my account using Bill's phone when he visited me 8 months ago.
Elon Musk actually bought it and rebranded it to X. If I told you everything changed that he made, we would be standing here for a very long time.
Dear God, and I thought climate change was the world's biggest issue.
Say, Al, would you like to join us? We are camping on top of the mountain tonight.
Really? The man has been out here for a gazillion years. He will be fine.
Actually, I'll join you for the night. It's been a while since I've seen people out here in these parts.
Oh, really? We will only be there for like a half a day.
I might as well spend the night with you three. You seem very interesting.
Okay, at least I don't support killing unborn babies.
Oh, fuck no! No politics here! Cut to the next scene, please! Cut!
We finally made it.
Can we finally put these heavy backpacks down?
Yes, of course, Tagami.
I've been up here many times, but it feels much better to admire this moment with other people for once.
What was wrong with leaving the forest every once in a while? Don't you miss everyday life?
I'd rather save kids' lives than leave this place. Besides, Mother Nature is the only place I feel, well, complete. After Tipper left me, nature has been the only being in the whole universe that can help me. You know, there are so many things and people that can just leave your life. But with my life, I have been fighting against something that can...
3 hours later.
Personally, I think that if we cracked down on it centuries ago...
Shut your fucking mouth!
What in the world?
You've been talking for 2 hours straight, Al. Can you at least pause for at least 1 millisecond so we can add in our thoughts to the conversation?
Makoto,
Sorry, I
do you
didn't
want to
realize
go
I've
and
been
find some
talking for
privacy?
so long.
Tagami and Al are
Just
very
be quiet, please.
distracting, to say the
I've been
least.
putting up with your irritating
I was waiting for you to
blabbering
say
for 2
something like
hours
that.
now, and
Let's
I
go and get
finally
out
had
of here.
enough.
There's
I am
supposed
sure
to
you
be a
had the
meteor
chance to
shower
say
tonight,
something.
Naegi. You know,
Says
after we
someone who
left the
gets no
Killing Game,
bitches.
I dove deep into studying many different things like literature, history, and even astrology.
I didn't see you as someone that was interested in astrology, Kirigiri.
What I learned is that they represent the energy of other worlds, but I see it another way.
Oh, and what is that?
It's like a connection between different lives spanning through the universe. I think they see everything we see, right?
I don't know if they will see the same showers. The debris from comets will probably only be seen from planets that are close to it.
I guess, but just forget about it. It is a strange subject.
A lot has been on my mind, Kirigiri, and some of it has been weird, to say the least. But whenever I get to talk to you about it, it doesn't sound so strange anymore.
That's how you really feel when you're with me, Makoto.
Of course, Kiri.
Well, I guess I feel like that when I'm with you too. I usually don't share thoughts like this with others, but with you, it feels natural.
Even after everything that happened, you still find a way to trust people to share things like that with?
Just you, Makoto. I'll open up to the others eventually, but it's just easier with you.
Thank you, that means a lot to me. It really does.
Can I show you something that would mean a lot to me?
Yeah, go ahead. Byakuya, what did you do to Al?
Isn't it obvious I shot him to death? Are you blind?
Al Gore is a former United States Vice President. You could be sent to jail for the rest of your life for this.
This man has been off the grid for years, and he said it himself that people rarely come out here anymore. He'll be decomposed before anyone finds him.
This kind of shit doesn't even disgust me anymore, but it is still just wrong in every way, shape, and form. I'm going to bed.
I'll join you, Makoto. I feel very uncomfortable about this.
Okay, well now where am I going to hide the body?
I never had a customer want me to meet up with them at a motel. Kyoko, doesn't this seem very suspicious? Should we even go in?
I've been in more suspicious circumstances before, Shuichi. This is nothing to worry about.
Ah, if you say so.
This person is a famous politician. She wanted to meet somewhere more secluded.
Wait, who is she?
You'll see for yourself momentarily.
Do we just knock? How do you know she is even here right now?
We called an hour ago and she gave me some insight into the case. This case may not be in your alley, but I'll help you along the way.
I don't know what you mean, but I guess I'll see for myself in a second.
What's the passcode?
Do I really have to say it?
Yes, please.
The 2016 election was rigged by Russia.
You can come in, the door is open.
Are you serious? You're Hillary Clinton.
I know.
Well, I'm Shuichi Saihara. It's very nice to meet you. My parents actually voted for you in 2016.
Well, Kyoko, should I explain more, especially to this new guy?
He's not a new guy. He just isn't experienced in spying on someone's cheating husband.
Wait, we are spying on Bill Clinton, a former president?
We are just documenting his every move, and if we catch him with another woman, our case is closed.
This isn't very appropriate.
Who said I hired you to do this job, emo boy?
No need to be aggressive. He is just my assistant. He's only getting like 20% of the cut.
How much is she paying you?
I'll tell you later on.
All right, so here's the plan. I told Bill I'll be out of town for a speaking event for 2 days. If you see Monica Lewinsky, confront her immediately. One night I went to the bathroom and I found her undergarments beside the toilet.
And can you explain to me how you know they are hers?
The slut had her name printed on them.
Who does that?
Crazy people like herself. Maybe Donald prints his name on his underwear.
We don't have to think of gruesome sights like that, thank you. Are there any specific times you want us to go over there?
Go by 7 and stay until 11 or 12. If you see anything suspicious, just call me. I'm staying at a resort nearby.
Why did you make us come here then?
It's only for people that are very famous, like myself, like a getaway from our fans, you know.
Haven't you been irrelevant since 2017?
Shut it!
Sorry. Thank you. Now, excuse me, I have a massage scheduled in 15 minutes. Good luck.
Kyoko, doesn't this seem like a breach of privacy? We are spying on Bill Clinton, a former president.
I already saw Al Gore getting murdered in front of me. I think spying on a former president isn't our biggest problem.
Wait, Al Gore was murdered?
Whoops, I wasn't supposed to say that. Forget I said anything.
Okay then. So while we wait for it to be 7, where do you want to go?
Don't you want to hang out with that piano-obsessed girlfriend of yours?
Maybe.
Just go.
Thank you. Hi, Kyoko, I'm here.
You were supposed to be here 5 minutes ago. What if someone saw you?
I'm sorry, Kyoko. Kaide's grandmother died, so I had to stay and comfort her for longer than I expected.
How unfortunate, but I'm not sure what an additional 5 minutes would accomplish.
She wanted me to sing her to sleep.
I have literally no comment.
So what's the situation?
I have identified the license plate of Vivek Ramaswamy.
What would he be doing at a former Democrat president's house?
Shut up, someone's coming out.
They will never see it coming, Bill. A Democrat disguising as a Republican in the GOP primaries. That's going to be hilarious.
You have really outdone yourself today, Vivek. All of your years of training have really paid off.
So how did you convince
Be quiet. You don't know who's listening. Hillary installed voice recording software throughout the house to look for Monica.
Why would she look for someone that hasn't been in your life for 25 years?
I don't know. She just doesn't understand.
Well, I'll see you after we rig the primaries and I win the nomination.
Do these politicians usually act like this? They love rigging things and calling things out as rigged quite often these days.
If you think this is bad, imagine the years before the Civil War. They were beating each other up on the floor of the House of Representatives.
Scary.
Anyway, I guess he is gone. I think we just have to wait for Monica to appear.
How is Hillary so certain she will show up?
Well, if she doesn't show up, she's giving us another $1 million to come back tomorrow evening.
That's how much she is paying us. That's like 10 years' pay for me.
I've been paid more before.
Who asked?
Never mind.
3 hours later.
How much longer do we have to stay here? I need to use the restroom.
Just go in the bush.
I don't want someone to see me.
Then hold it in.
Oh my gosh, Kyoko, are you seeing what I am seeing?
It's true, Monica is actually still hooking up with Bill?
Let's not make any assumptions. They could be friends.
Did you forget Hillary found her panties in the bathroom?
Oh yeah, right, but how do we...
Monica, I thought you weren't going to make it, my little flower.
I would never miss spending time with you, babe. You're my entire world and nothing less.
Oh, come over here.
Mwah. Mwah.
To be clear, this is the best case I've ever investigated. This is both so sad and hilarious at the same time.
I'll give you that, Shuichi.
Now what is our next step?
I'm calling Hillary right away. We are going to catch them in the act the moment she shows up.
Okay, take your time. Knowing Bill, he probably...
Stop talking.
Kyoko, I think I know why you're calling me, so this is really happening again.
I wish I was telling you good news, but this is the truth. I'm watching Monica and Bill making out on your doorstep. Didn't you install a recording device?
He knows how to disable it, but the dumbass forgot how to turn it back on one time, so I found out what he was doing all along.
So will you be coming?
Of course, I'll be there as soon as possible. I'm here. It's time to expose this bastard, and if you can take pictures, I'm done with Bill's lies. I'm going to date Tim Scott.
No one cares, but let's go in.
Hey, Hillary, I know this may be very stressful for you. Are you sure you want to do this?
I know I won't get my happy ending, but I'll get some kind of ending at least. It's time I finally move on, but with a little bit of fun beforehand.
If you insist.
Freeze, motherfuckers!
Hillary, what are you doing here? I thought you were going away for a few days.
Cut the crap. I know you're not simply watching My Little Pony. Where is she?
Where is who? And who are these people?
They caught you making out with Monica.
Well, the cat is out of the bag.
Are you kidding me, Monica? I told you to stay down.
I'm in my 50s now. I know when to accept defeat. I'm gonna see myself out.
I'm okay then.
Bill, what did I tell you I would do if I caught you with her again?
You would give me a punishment day and divorce me?
Yeah, and that is exactly what's going to happen today. Now come with me. I'm making you take a piss on your mother's grave for raising you to be like this.
How many more crazy things like that am I going to see this week?
Well, Kyoko, I guess we make a great team. But I have to admit, I am still very creeped out about this whole thing. Did we basically destroy a marriage?
No, we were just exposing the truth to a heartbroken wife. This may not be a happy ending, but not all endings are happy.
I can understand that very well, Kyoko. Well, it was nice working with you. I'll see you again tomorrow.
See you then.
Mama, I am so sorry for what I'm about to do.
Monica, you have to be kidding me. We are not going back to 1963 and saving John F. Kennedy. Where did you get this idea in the first place?
It could change history as we know it, Monica. We may not even be born.
That actually doesn't sound that bad.
Sayori, what did you say?
It's nothing important. But Monica, why do you want to save Kennedy so badly?
Well, I have to admit, he is pretty cute. I would have lots of fun with him. You want to go back in time to save someone because he's cute? Well, you're the cute one, but he is too. I see what you did there. Knock it off, fucking Monica!
You have to admit you are a little cute. It's plain to see, Nat.
Monica, are you serious about this? I know you have these crazy powers, but this could affect history as we know it.
I'm willing to take that risk. Kennedy is a very inspirational figure to me. He saved the world despite all of the disorders, diseases, and things he had against him. And if he had survived well, I'll get into that later.
Monica, how will you even get us there? It won't hurt, right?
Just a little nothing to get all depressed about.
Oh, how dare you? Monica, you told us that it would only hurt a little bit, but it felt like my whole body split into a gazillion pieces.
Yeah, Monica, you need to fix that as soon as possible.
Not to be rude, but that really hurt. It was almost like I was cut by a T-1000 sharp needles.
I'm sorry, girls, but look where we are. In a few minutes, John F. Kennedy is going to leave this hotel. Do you realize where we are right now?
I read a book about this time in American history. In a year from now, the Civil Rights Act will be signed, and in a few more years, we'll be in Vietnam. The book I read was about a Vietnamese man that immigrated to the States only to be drafted into the war against his own home country. It was a heartbreaking read.
Don't spoil us, Yuri, even though it's not like I'm into stuff like that in the first place.
I thought you would like that kind of stuff. You see lots of fighting scenes in that manga you read.
And how do you know that?
Well, what? That is none of your boo business.
Guys, that's him.
Who wants to go and warn him?
I will. He'll definitely love me. I'm the one who came up with the idea to save him. It shouldn't be a problem if I was the one who warned him.
If you want, you can, I guess. That makes sense.
Thank you, Yuri. That means a lot to me. I better make my move before it's too late. Mr. President, over here! Do you have a moment?
Sure, but keep it fast. I have to be somewhere.
This may be hard to tell you, but there is an assassin waiting for you in Dallas. His name is Lee Harvey Oswald. I think you shouldn't go, or at least don't go in front of the Texas School Book Depository.
Huh? I'm sorry, young lady. We can't change the route. It's already too late to make other arrangements, but you are happy to tag along with me, sweetheart?
I don't want my head blown off. Sorry, Mr. President.
You're missing out.
Please don't go. Just please do it for me.
I don't even know you. I'll be perfectly fine.
Damn it. I thought it would work.
No offense, but he doesn't even know you. Many people probably warn him of potential assassins on a weekly basis. I'm so sorry, Monica.
I have a suggestion. What if we go to the school book depository and talk Lee out of killing Kennedy?
Do you really think that is possible, Sayori?
I'll try my best. I may know how to talk him out of it. Just trust me, okay?
You know what? I'll let you give it a shot. Oh my God, you did not just say that. I'm sorry. I'll try not to do that again. Anyway, I'll take you to the correct time.
Can't we just wait? I won't. Mind, Monica, that still hurts.
Just go up there already.
Haley, would you mind putting the gun down?
How do you know my name? Who let you up here?
That really doesn't matter. Just don't kill the president. If you do, someone else will just kill you too.
Can you just scram? I need to do this. The people will love me for it. I just know it. I'll finally get the fame and fortune I deserve.
Just don't do it. You'll be dead in 2 days. You don't want to die, right?
Of course not.
Well, I do. What if I killed him instead?
Okay, go right ahead.
Do you really think Sayori will be able to talk Lee out of killing Kennedy? I'm a little worried.
Wait, he's leaving?
There's no fucking way! Oh my god, is Sayori still up there? Did she really?
Guys, I did it. I stopped Lee Harvey Oswald. He didn't kill Kennedy.
Yeah, he didn't, but did you?
Where did you get that idea?
Oswald is already gone. Did you kill Kennedy?
Yeah, it was very fun.
That's what went through your mind when you did that.
We prevented Oswald from killing Kennedy. Was that the point?
You seriously need to think about your actions before you go through with them. I'll just take you back in time again, but don't kill him again. Okay, Sayori?
I'm sorry. I thought we were supposed to prevent Oswald from not killing him. I just went through with it instead.
God fucking damn it.
Again?
Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
Monica?
This next plan better work. Natsuki, are you ready to hear me out, or is your head twisted sideways like Sayori's?
Monica, that really hurt. What gives?
We need to save Kennedy. We just have to. Come on, Monica. Can we just go home? No, this is for my grandpa.
Monica? It's for your grandpa?
Lyndon Johnson drafted my grandfather to Vietnam. If Kennedy never died well, he would have gotten out of there before my grandpa could shed a single drop of blood. Monica, you should have told us this earlier. Just listen. Write a poem, Natsuki. Any poem, and I'll give it to the president. What? Why? This isn't the time to write poems.
What are you thinking of, Monica?
Just trust me, Natsuki. Fine. There, I'm done. Now what? Give it to the president. That's John F. Kennedy. What will I say to him? Tell him you have a poem dedicated to him that you would like him to read. Okay, he's reading the poem. What did you think would happen?
This poem is horrible. I'm gonna be sick. I'm sorry, boys. I can't make it to Dallas today. Cancel everything. God, where's the nearest bathroom?
Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking Monica!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to a very special episode of The Dating Game. Tonight, we have brought John F. Kennedy back from the dead for a chance to go on a date with one of these three women. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Can you tell me how a former president like yourself is the host of this show?
I made this version of the show myself. I even donated millions of dollars to revive John for you.
Get a move on. I don't have all day. Didn't he cheat on his wife with Marilyn Monroe?
Jackie wasn't pleasing me well enough. I had to find pleasure from elsewhere.
John, I don't want to hear about that kind of stuff. Thank you. Should I go first?
Go right ahead, please. I don't want my amazing character being attacked again.
Well, hi there. I am Olivia Dunn. I am 20 years old. I am a gymnast for Louisiana State University. And one cool thing about me is...
Come on, Livy, you're already impressing me. No need to overcompensate, Pumpkin.
Well, I'm Avril. We obviously already know you, John. I am a musician, and I hope you decide to go out with me. I promise we'll have an amazing time.
Okay, and what about you?
I am Soraya, and I am a 31-year-old AEW wrestler. Listen, I'm just on here for airtime, but maybe you'll find a way to get on my good side tonight.
I'm sure I'll find a way, Soraya.
We have prepared 3 different questions for John to ask the 3 of you. You will each take turns answering the questions, and at the end of the night, Kennedy will pick who he wants to go out with. You'll have a wonderful dinner at Trump Tower tonight, all paid for by yours truly.
Shouldn't we be able to choose where we go out to eat?
It's Trump Tower, and that's final.
Okay, ladies, I was thinking what kinds of things you like to do in your spare time, any kind of hobbies or fun activities.
Don't you know how to listen? We have prepared the questions for you to ask.
Let me speak my mind.
Like you still have one after the assassination.
Hey, that's too far.
I have a thing for fashion design. With my newfound fortune, it's like I can bring anything I dream of to life. It's not 1,000 unicorns, but it's still something.
Do you have any interest in designing suits?
Not really, but maybe I'll check it out sometime, John. I could design one you might like.
Other than writing and performing music, I like to hang out at the skateboard park. It's something I've had fun doing since I was little, and there is no way I'm going to stop anytime soon. Even when I'm old and wrinkly, I'll still show my grandkids some cool tricks.
I'm not really into that kind of stuff, but I'll hang out with you there sometime. I could like it if I gave it a try.
I actually like to stream quite often. From simply talking to my fans, to playing different games, it's a fun time. Half the chat always flirts with me, so it's pretty awesome.
That's very interesting. So what is this streaming thing?
You go on Twitch or YouTube, start recording, and they will be able to collaborate with you live as long as you toggle the right features.
Okay, neckbreaker.
Excuse me?
Your hobbies are all boring. You need no effort to actually do it. I've learned different tricks which take a long time to learn. Gaming is something someone can learn in a few minutes, and anyone can design a shirt.
It's not just shirts.
Here's the drama we've been wanting, ladies.
Why don't you just mind your own business?
I'm the fucking host.
No one asked for your opinion, Donald. Anyway, ladies, can you please calm down? They are all unique in their own ways.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm ready for your next question, John.
Maybe answer a question we have prepared for you to ask John?
Shut up. Anyway, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I want to have a great gymnastics career outside of college, maybe even join an Olympic team. I would also like to see myself with someone with me along the way to share those experiences with me.
Well, hey, maybe I can be that guy.
Hey, she's going to make you travel for like half the year.
Just wait until she takes you out on a tour, John. Let's be realistic. All of our lives require or will require lots of travel at some point. But to answer your question, I haven't really thought about the future all too much. I just want to focus on the present and see where I go from there.
How are you being realistic? You have no plan in place for the future. I want to keep touring and writing music, and one day retire and become exclusively a lyricist. But I want to do it with someone that can understand me and stick by my side. I have enough exes as friends. I want something real, and that will last.
Wow, that was very deep. Thank you, Avril.
I just came up with that at the top of my head, but thanks.
Okay, I have one final question for you guys. So what's your chest size?
Excuse me?
It's a serious question.
Nope, I'm done here. Fuck you, bitch. Keep your money. I got my airtime. Fuck this bullshit.
Oh, well, I was going to say I was joking around.
Oh, well, okay then, but don't say things like that, please.
Did you guys seriously have a problem with that question? I was going to give him a preview.
You know what I would say? Go right ahead. But this is a PG-13 television series. You already upped the rating too much for the producer standards.
Fuck the producers!
Great, now it's rated M for mature. You owe me.
Okay, everyone, here is my real final question. I'll be honest, Soraya was my least favorite, so I'm glad that Britt is gone. We are all Americans in this room.
Yeah, about that, John.
Oh, no, not you.
How is that factoring into your feelings about us?
Just forget about it. My final question is what you want out of life. It's that simple.
Wow. I wasn't expecting a question like this. Well, I want to just be happy, but not with the simplest things, of course. I want to leave a mark on history to make others happy of the changes I made to this planet.
Wow, I like that, Olivia. I am pretty sure I did that, but what about you, Avril?
Just smile. It may be something very simple, but if you're doing something that leaves a frown on your face, it's not for you. Did you see me being upset today? In a sad way, of course, but at the end of the day, sometimes a smile is all you need. And if you have that smile on your face, you're living your life to the fullest.
That is very cool, Avril. Now it's time for the hard part, right, Donald?
Yes, who could forget? This is actually my favorite part of the whole show. Who's going to get dumped and who's going to get hugged?
What the fuck was that catchphrase? Stick with Make America Great Again before I endorse Taylor Swift for president.
Make America great again!
Thanks, that sounds better already.
Do I really have to choose between the both of them? They are just so amazing. Can I go out with both of them?
No, I'm losing all my money because of legal fees.
For what?
Excuse me, I don't know what you are talking about, Mr. Kennedy.
Then I guess my hearing is failing me too. God damn it.
No, we heard him very loud and clear.
Go fuck yourself. Stop picking on me. I'm the host.
Okay, before you bicker all night long, I have made my decision. Avril, I choose you.
I'm not a Pokemon, but fuck yeah in your face, Olivia. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, John.
How un-American, but hey, Olivia, what if you went out with me?
No, I know you're burning a lot of money from your legal fees. Maybe another time?
Wait, Olivia, I was just joking around. It was, irony. That was the word.
Goodbye, Donald.
Lying to the American people was much better than this.
Hey, John, before we go to Trump Tower, can I ask you something?
Shoot it! Oh, fuck, I didn't even mean to make that pun on purpose.
I was wondering why you picked me over Olivia Dunn.
You're more realistic, and you have dreams. You also seem very cool, and I liked your answer to the third question. Thank you for making me smile again for the first time in 60 years, Avril.
It was no problem, but hey, can I suggest something? How about I take you to my favorite skateboard park? We both know how broke Donald is.
I have literally a dozen different diseases and disorders, but hey, why not? What's the worst that can happen?
Welcome to the Spelling Bee. The three of you will be given 3 words each to spell correctly. You may ask for the definition, origin of the word, and for us to use it in a sentence.
Because you are all so old, cocky, and unintelligible, and you'll receive a point when you actually get the word right, do we make ourselves clear?
Of course not. Why am I even here? I'm not a first grader. Who do you think I am?
Excuse me, Mr. Biden, do you know who you are?
Of course I do. I'm the Vice President of Ukraine.
I mean, I was expecting worse, Ben.
Huh?
How incompetent are you, Mr. Biden? You are the President of the United States.
No way, that's so cool.
Don't mind Joe, he hasn't taken his pills yet. God, I thought I reminded him 1,000,000 times yesterday to take them.
And what am I doing here? I need to go back to Congress and irritate everyone with my constant strokes.
Good job, Mitch. You just answered that question all by yourself, without a teleprompter even?
Let's get this game started. Joe, this first word is for you. Spell Barack.
Can you use the word in a sentence, please?
Barack Obama had sex with a man.
Barack, B-A-R-O-C-K.
Can we give him at least half a point? I thought he was going to be way off.
Congratulations, Biden. That is half a point. However, the actual spelling is B-A-R-A-C-K.
Is it my turn? This is going to be one of the easiest things for me to do.
Spell crazy.
C-R-A-Z-Z.
Oh my god. Not even a 58-year-old woman can spell a word like crazy correctly. Do you even understand her?
Ben, I told you in private we have to try our best to not go crazy in front of these old people.
Oh, right, sorry.
Mitch, can you spell senator for me, please?
What is the definition, please? Also, for the love of God, slow down.
An official elected to a term of 6 years to the United States Senate.
S-E-N-A-T-O-R.
That is correct, Mr. McConnell. I'm glad that someone is sensible enough to get a word like that correct.
Thank the Lord. I thought it was spelled S-E-N-A-T-E-R for a second there.
Just ignore him. That's what I have been trying to do.
Okay, the current score is 0.5, 0, and 1. 2 more rounds.
Mr. Biden, can you spell ice cream, please?
Can you use the word in a sentence?
President Joe Biden has a very deep and unhealthy obsession with chocolate chip ice cream.
Brett, now you're making me crave ice cream. Get me some immediately.
Now you're just proving my point, so thank you. Now can you spell the word, please?
I-C-E-C or E-A-M.
That is correct, Mr. Biden.
Yay. Now can I get some ice cream as a reward, pretty please?
You already have a surplus of it getting prepared for your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. No.
Mrs. Harris, can you spell Trump for us?
T-R-U-M-P.
That was fast.
If there is any word, or should I say name, I will get right. It's Trump. Sorry, not sorry.
I kind of see the point, Kamala.
Moving on. Mitch, can you spell stroke for us?
May I?
Mitch?
No. I am okay. Can you give me the def?
It was a good idea that I got medical standing by. You all know what to do!
I'm so sorry, Mitch.
I hope he has a speedy recovery. We may be in different parties, but I hope nothing bad happens to him.
I mean, that's what he gets for not retiring. But I'm wishing a speedy recovery for Mr. McConnell.
Anyway, the current score is 1.5 to 1. Biden, if you spell this word correctly, you will win.
I'm kind of surprised, really. I thought Joe was dumber than Kamala. But I guess this proves the fact that we would go through hell and back if Kamala Harris was president.
Yeah, I can totally get behind that now.
Okay, Mr. Biden, how do you spell sleep?
Can you give me a moment to think about it, please?
Yes, of course, Sleepy Joe. I mean, Joe. We don't have a timer for a very obvious reason.
Wait a minute, he fell asleep?
Oh my god, who let their son in here?
Huh, it wasn't me, but I can help.
Works every time.
Sleep, S-L-A-P.
I guess you're still as stupid as before. I kind of hoped that your constant napping at least helped even a little bit, but whatever.
God, I want to slap this man.
Kamala, the last word is for you. If you spell the word correctly, you will win the spelling bee. Can you spell victory, please?
Victory. V-I-C-T-O-R-Y. I'm not as stupid as you think I am.
Congratulations, Vice President Kamala Harris. You are the winner of the first annual presidential spelling bee.
Oh my freaking gosh, there is no way. Am I dreaming right now? This is a dream come true.
Wait, it was your dream to win this spelling bee?
Now I can finally retire before I give more people strokes when they listen to me.
You know what? Why not? This is definitely something no one wanted, but you do you.
Well, thank you all for coming here today. You were an amazing audience.
Brett, there's no one fucking here.
Oh, sorry, I just thought I was doing something that's actually important.
You'll get there someday, sis.
Hey, we don't mention that. What if they can still hear us?
Wow, why is it suddenly so quiet in here?
Never mind.
You do realize I don't want to play, right? I am a very busy man.
Clearly, that is why you're here with us right now, going to a bowling alley and not in the White House.
Hey, Joe has a very busy schedule. Maybe when you reconnect with your family, you can start talking.
You're going down.
Guys, we are only going bowling. This is meant for good fun. We are all in the same party here.
I thought you were part of the Communist Party, Bernie.
Did you just call Bernie a communist, Robert?
Take your pills, please. And yes, I just did.
Hey, Bernie, are you okay?
I am okay, my little pumpkin. He is just getting on my nerves. I am an independent, by the way. How did you forget that?
Then stop running as a Democrat.
Nope. You should because you love guns, you are pro-life, and think your uncle was killed by the CIA.
Sayori, I mean Lee Harvey Oswald didn't do it alone. It's too straightforward.
You make me want to jump out of the window.
We are finally here.
Thank the heavens. I'll get everyone's shoes. What are your sizes?
I am a 9.
I'm an 11.
I'm a 6.5.
So your shoe sizes are 9, 11, and an inch?
I'm a 9, Bernie is an 11, and Alexandra is 6.5. Got that?
Maybe.
I'll get the shoes. What is your shoe size, Joe?
I'm not playing. I'm only going to watch.
Suit yourself, Mr. Biden.
Well, I'm definitely going first. But can I get a few practice shots in first?
I don't think it works like that. You'll have to pay for another lane to even practice.
Whatever then, I don't think that's necessary.
Hey, who woke up my beauty sleep?
Your mom.
Bernie, you know you'll have to pay for that, right?
It's something I'm used to. I'm so broke from all of the BLM protests I authorized in New York and California.
Wait, that was all you?
I'm honestly not surprised. I didn't know he was both a communist and fascist at the same time. Or maybe some kind of vaccine gave you autism. I don't know at this point.
God, some of your beliefs just make me want to throw something.
Wow, you're clearly fired up today, Bernie. It's like your spirit from the 1980s has reawakened.
Fuck no, Reagan rubbed off on me. Thank God the bastard is long gone.
Calm down, sweetie. You may trigger some conservatives in the comment section.
Who said I cared?
The thousands of... Oh, never mind. That is what bowling is like when you actually take care of yourself.
So what? You're not Giga Chad.
Oh, and I pay attention to stuff that matters, like not supporting dictators. Does Cuba ring a bell?
I changed my mind about that.
I'm just going to...
Splits are always the worst. You got this AOC.
Yeah, that's impossible. She can't get a spare even if she wanted to.
Like how you can't find evidence that the Chinese are immune to COVID.
Hey.
Hey, Robert, watch this. Are you going to call me autistic after this?
You're on old man.
You're both old men.
Don't ruin the moment. He's still the older one.
3 hours later.
Man, those guys are very rude and unprofessional when they play games.
I thought I'd see worse on the house floor.
Was I talking to you? I'm trying to take a nap. You already know how rigid my schedule is, Alexandria.
Oh, sorry.
You're lucky you don't have to deal with Obama and Trump every day. It gets repetitive and annoying when you're called Sleepy Joe 1,000 times a day.
You still talk to them that often? Trump is unbearable, and I haven't even talked to him in years.
You gotta see him when he talks about the 2020 election. That's what puts me to sleep.
There is no way you should get a second chance at that throw.
I slipped.
You have bowling shoes, though. You tripped, not slipped. It doesn't help that you are ancient.
I think we should get out of here.
Why?
Just trust me when I say we get out of here.
Fine.
You're just jealous of my lead. Maybe you can learn a few tips from me, Robert. Here, how about
you shut your mouth and maybe I'll be able to focus?
I'm just going to get louder, Robert.
I'm not playing my turn until you sit down and rethink everything that has been spewing from your dry mouth.
At least I go to the doctor for it and don't doubt the things they give me.
If there was poison in those drugs, you would take it anyway. They already give you the money to test it out in the first place.
I would rather be poisoned than being shot in the head.
What was that supposed? Oh my fucking God! Justice has been served. Oh, hey officer, what are you doing here? Let me go! I'm innocent. I may have thrown the ball at him, but the ball is what hurt him, not me.
I don't know why that guy thinks he is still a Democrat. He's not even a Republican. He's just insane.
I know, right? I told everyone to just ignore him because when we give him attention, he does malarkey like this.
Hey, I know what will cheer you up. Do you want to go live stream Among Us with me on Twitch? It's basically fun with a nice paycheck.
Shotgun.
God, we need new Kennedy jokes. Wait for me, Joe.
So you're telling me you would rather have the kids go to a zoo on the internet than one in real life?
Look at the positives, Amy. They can see what the dinosaurs were like. Do you see any at real-life zoos?
When I was younger, I didn't try many new things, so I want Leonard and Mary to enjoy what life has in store, even the things we may not like.
I'll think about it, okay, Amy, but I know for a fact I won't like it.
If you insist.
Good morning, Mom and Dad. How are you today?
I'm doing well. I'm just having coffee before work.
I remember the days where you thought coffee was a drug. Looking back, you've changed quite a lot, Sheldon.
Okay then. So Dad, can you please take us to the zoo when we are done with school today? I've done lots of research on the animals we might see, and I have some interesting things to tell you about.
I probably know everything you've learned already, so there is no point, but I'll let you ramble on out of curiosity.
Sheldon, how about this? If you go to the zoo, I'll go on a date with you on the Grand Canyon Railway.
Why, thank you, Amy. It's finally time I mark that off my bucket list.
When did you start a train bucket list?
I'm approaching my 50s, Amy. Can I maybe relax a little?
I swear back in the day I never expected myself dating such a calm and collected man.
Anyway, I'll call you later on. Goodbye, Amy.
I'm not letting you leave without a kiss, Sheldon.
You'll never forget that? You're lucky I'm so used to them now.
Come here.
Why do you have to do such inappropriate things in front of me?
Grow up.
You do realize my friends talk about Dad behind your backs?
I think we all realize that by now, Leonard.
He has his bathroom schedule on the fridge.
Just get your backpack. I'll take you to school. Where's your sister?
She's probably sleeping in again.
Dear goodness.
Okay, here are some ground rules. Don't wander off without me. Do not touch any of the animals. And do not, and I mean do not talk to strangers.
You're probably stranger than all of them combined.
You may be smart, but you can be a bully sometimes. I'm somehow still obligated to love you either way.
Can we go to the aquarium first, Dad? It's my favorite part.
You know what, that is something I can get behind. It's mine too. I remember the first time I went to the zoo. I was 4, and my pop had brought me on my birthday. I was mesmerized by all the different species of fish and aquatic life, and the fact they were all in this one place astounded me. It still does to this very day.
It amazes me too. Did you know that sea otters can live a normal life without leaving the ocean?
I learned that when I was 5. Actually, do you know that sea otters can eat up to 25% of their body weight a day?
Well, did you know that they have the densest fur compared to any other mammal on Earth?
Let's talk about that another time and just admire the sights.
Do they have a restaurant around here? I am kind of hungry, Dad.
I'm not sure about that, but I can assume that they would have some food for their guests.
I hope they have hot dogs.
Park food isn't the best. These people take better care of animals than people. This is one of the few places on Earth that this is the way it is. Usually it's the opposite, unless you're Al Gore.
Wasn't he murdered?
We don't talk about that.
Hey, Dad, look, flamingos.
Oh no.
Are you okay, Dad? You look like you had a brain freeze.
I avoid things like that, son. Anyway, what if they fly out of the exhibit?
That is factually and literally impossible, unless they've been training their whole life for it.
Can we go to the restaurant already? The longer we stay here, the more scared I get. And you know what happens when...
Let's go. Are you done puking your insides out, Dad?
I didn't puke my insides out. The food was undercooked. They didn't even bother to cut the hot dogs in my spaghetti.
You are the one who is supposed to cut the hot dogs. It's already weird when you make Mom do it, but these park employees don't care about your feelings.
I didn't tip them for a reason.
So, Dad, can we finally go and see the lion exhibit? This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Are you sure you know what happened with Harambe? Imagine the same thing with the lion?
What? The chances of that happening are 1 in 100,000. I did the math, I know I'm correct.
It's still a chance, but let's get this over with. You know you could have always gone on a trip here with your class or your mother.
Dad, I wanted to do this with you. We may not always get along and agree on things, but I wanted to spend time with you. Is that too hard to ask?
We were doing an experiment with your Uncle Leonard at the university last week. You said that you would be grateful until the end of time if I let you in.
What about the simple things in life? We may not be the definition of a normal family, but in this case, the facts don't matter. I wanted to spend time with you doing something that isn't science-related for once.
You know what? I think I understand. I'm sorry, Leonard.
Thank you, Dad. This means a lot more to me than you think.
Now let's go and see those lions, Leonard. Wait, where are the lions? The map on my phone led me here, but the exhibit is empty.
Hey, Dad, can you do me a favor? Don't look behind you.
Why not?
Dad.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Is this just one of your classic pranks, son? It must be new. I never taught you this.
Uh-oh.
I had a horrible nightmare. The lions had escaped from their exhibit, and one snuck up behind me and ate me.
Are you still worried about the zoo tomorrow? You will be fine, I promise.
Okay, if you say so, Amy, but if you're wrong, I'm sleeping at Leonard and Penny's again.
If you say so, Sheldon, I love you. Try to get some sleep.
Good night, Amy.
So let me get this straight. You invited 3 POV YouTubers to your house, and you expect us to make shorts with them?
We don't even know these people. How did you meet them in the first place, Vivek? Money. How do I have to explain this to you?
When will they be here?
5 minutes.
And you wait until now to tell us. We don't know who they are. You will have to introduce us.
And if they start spreading left-wing agenda, keep them away from me. I just want to relax and keep the words Trump, primary, and Republican out of my mouth.
What if you wanted to say primarily trumpet or republic?
I see what you're doing, but I'll wait to yell at you tomorrow on CNN.
They will be here any moment now, and please don't hit on Brooke.
And who's this Brooke girl?
You'll see momentarily, Ron. Ah, that must be them.
Ron, do you have a bad feeling about this?
I mean, this could be a great opportunity to connect with younger voters. Maybe for once I'll actually run my MeTube channel myself.
It's YouTube, Ron. Even I know that. Please stop acting so out of touch and maybe grow a pair.
Yeah, but I'll make sure they don't grow the wrong way.
Are you referring to my weight again? What the fuck is your problem?
And this is Ron and Chris. Ron, Chris meet Brooke, Ian, and Valerie.
You didn't tell me they were this cute, Vivek, including Ian.
Thank you, Ron. I was told a lot about you two. I'm looking forward to working with you both.
Do you three have any experience creating POV videos?
I'll be honest with you. I don't even know what POV means, yet I don't even know how to make a video in general.
They are only cute girls. Cute people, they won't bite you.
Hey, Ron, why are you so shy? Like Vivek said, we won't bite.
I'm running for president.
Wow, that is amazing. It's finally time we have alternatives to sell Joe Biden and Donald Trump.
I thought we were keeping politics out of this. You lied yet again.
Again? What else have I lied about?
Flip-flopping more than John Kerry?
Vivek, can we get started? I have matters to attend to when we are done.
Yes, of course, Brooke. So I have invited Ian Boggs, Brooke Monk, and Valerie LaPelch here today to show you how to make POV videos and better connect with your voters.
Why are you helping us?
I want us to have a better connection with our younger voters.
Didn't you preach for an age limit for voting? 25, if I recall.
Wait, Vivek, is this true?
It's on, Chris. Forget about what he said. I'm splitting us up into 3 pairs. I'm going to work with Valerie, Chris you work with Ian, and Ron you can pair up with Brooke Monk.
I'm working with a girl as cute as her.
Ron, if you want an example of an overnight success, it's Brooke Monk. She'll be a great person to work with. There's just something very unique about her. Oh, and Valerie, too.
Admit it, you like their chests?
Treasure chests. That's what he is talking about.
I didn't know you were a fan of pirates, Ron.
I'm the governor of Florida. What else did you expect?
Oh, well, that makes perfect sense.
But not the Somalian pirates. They are, corrupt. Yeah!
Okay, everyone, please split up into your pairs. We will meet back up when everyone is finished.
So, Ian, what did Vivek tell you about me?
I don't think I should be telling you that. Let's focus on the video.
Well, ignore everything he said. I'm a great guy.
If you say so. Say one thing Vivek told me is that you really like food. I have a great idea for a video based on that alone.
Oh, that bass. What are you thinking, Ian?
What if we gave you 2 options to choose from? Maybe 2 different food items, and we can create some kind of twist that's related to the decision you make. It can even be a 2-parter if you want.
Listen, Ian, you seem very knowledgeable and experienced in your field. I would be happy to work with you if I was anyone else.
Chris, don't give up already. We just started.
Will this really connect with the voters? I thought they wanted to hear about the issues that mattered.
This isn't politically themed, but the younger voters will see you as more relatable and in touch with their concerns, even if you aren't outright saying it.
Thank you, Ian. Now let's go to the drawing board.
Let's get started.
Ron, you seem very tense. Is everything okay?
Brooke, I don't know how to say this, but
Ron, I can't hear you. Can you speak up?
I have a fear of hot girls.
Excuse me?
It's true, Brooke. I am so sorry. If you don't want to work with me, I'll understand completely.
Here, I'll make this situation much easier for you. Ron DeSantis. I have a boyfriend.
Wow, I feel better already.
That works with everyone. Minus Russell Brand, obviously.
I can see that. Now let's get a move on before you make me uncomfortable again.
Now, before you teach me all the basics, Valerie, I actually have experience connecting with my supporters, but I'll still need you help with a few things.
I'm happy to lend a helping hand. I was once in your position. Not running for president, of course. But everyone starts somewhere. Some of my first videos were just makeup tutorials.
Before you ask, I already know how to apply makeup, so I don't need a lesson on that.
Wait, really? What for?
It doesn't matter. But hey, can you give me a rundown on what I have to do to become a successful POV YouTuber?
Okay, but we may be here for a while.
A while? It doesn't seem too hard.
Sit down, Vivek, please.
Oh no.
Okay, it's settled. The 2 options will be between everything tastes like Hooters wings and everything in the world can be eaten.
Well, I would personally go with the first one. I would add an element of surprise, though.
An element of surprise? I get what you're saying, but what will it be?
I'll finally listen to my wife and eat fruits, vegetables, and essential foods that would benefit my health, like I would ever do that in real life.
Okay, well, I was thinking if this was relatable or not. The videos I make have to be fun and entertaining, but this one is just different, to be honest. But hey, this suits you well, and as long as it fits your standards, I believe the video will do great.
So how will this video be made? Do we need some cameramen and producers?
No, we just need a camera and teleprompter to read the script off of, unless you want to remember it all, of course.
It's that easy? Wow, you seem to know your stuff.
I've been into making videos from a young age. It's almost second nature to me nowadays.
Thank you for helping me out. I wish there was something I could do in return.
If you want, you can credit me in the description of the video for my assistance, but it's up to you. I'm just happy to help someone out.
Anyway, I was thinking, what if at the end of the video, it was edited to look like I was much skinnier for eating the healthy food despite its taste?
I'll see if I can do that. If not, I have something else in mind.
I was thinking we make a video where we are kids, and our parents think we are together when we are only just good friends. I'll even post the video on my channel to give you a boost in the polls. It may not be much, but hey, I don't mind.
Brooke, that's so nice, thank you. But hey, now that the ice between us has melted, I like that idea, but why would we get our parents involved?
No, we won't bring them here in the flesh, but we use text to demonstrate what they are saying in the video. We just provide the reactions and lip sync what we want to say. The text on the screen will demonstrate that too.
I don't get it, Brooke.
Most of this will be completed by my editor, but it's much simpler than you think.
Brooke, you truly know what you are talking about. What's the secret?
With support from my friends, family, and especially my fans, I can just keep going.
Do you think that lots of them are sticking around because you're hot? I mean, it's hard to deny you are, well, beautiful.
So you're flirting with me? I told you I have a boyfriend.
I am sorry. I didn't want to make anything out of it. Really, I have a wife.
How? Why were you flirting with me then? I love Sam, not you, bitch.
Please don't hurt me.
It's too late for that. Goodbye, Ron.
Does that happen often?
No, not at all. Should we go and check on everyone?
If you like.
Nah, they are probably okay. So do you have any ideas yet, Valerie?
What if we did a couples video? Like, how about we keep stating, we love each other over and over again? We cut the video and make it appear. We kept saying, I love you more until nightfall, until one of us falls asleep.
I'm not entirely okay with that, Valerie. After my so-called friends made me forget about my wife and family, and she divorced me, I've been hesitant to fall in love again.
Vivek, I'm not telling you to fall in love with me. I'm giving you an idea for the video. Are you falling in love with me?
What if I was...
Let's record the video.
One eternity later.
Welcome back, you guys. Did you happen to see Brooke or Ron? And who put a hole in my bedroom?
I have no clue, but Ron and Brooke are nowhere to be found. They must have left.
I'll call them when we are done presenting our videos. Chris, Ian, would you like to show me your video first?
Heck yeah. We put lots of effort into this one. It was very fun to make and imagine too. Wait, would I rather have everything I eat taste like Hooters wings or eat anything in the world? Why would I need to eat a couch or a house? I'm gonna finally show my wife I can finally eat healthy. Chris, you're finally listening to me. What made you change your mind about salad? It has a certain taste to it I like. Can we have it again tomorrow? Yeah, sure, but we can't have it every night. Of course. That's why I want to have vegan burgers tomorrow instead. It would be nice to finally give them a try. I'm going to... She'll never know.
I have never seen a YouTube Pavi video mention Hooters, yet that topic in general. Good thinking, Chris.
Don't give me all the credit. Ian was the one who motivated me and gave me a nice tip or two.
All I'll say is that I didn't bring up Hooters, nor did I have any impact on the topic of the video. Thank you.
It's our turn now. Do you have the video pulled up?
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
I love you more.
No, I love you more.
I love you from the moon and back.
I love you from the Andromeda Galaxy and back. I knew I loved him more.
Admitted you like Valerie, I can tell.
I guess the cat is out of the bag. I love you, Valerie.
And I thought you only liked her.
Fuck it. Vivek, everything I said in the video was legit.
Come here, Valerie.
The more you know.
Mr. Beat presents Presidential Elections in American History.
The 2024 election took place on November 5th, 2024. President Joe Biden had a tough time in office with inflation rising up to 9.4 at one point, and prices rose 12% since the inauguration of Joe Biden. On February 24th, 2022, Russia invaded Ukraine, and the war dragged on with no end in sight. President Biden was determined to protect Ukraine using 5% of the defense budget to arm the country. Back at home, Joe Biden's mental state was put into question. He was Gerald Ford on steroids. He would fall down at least once a month. It was crazy. Numerous candidates put their hats into the race against Joe Biden. Former President Donald Trump was back for another go, and he was going strong and looked like the potential nominee. But that is when he was caught having a secret relationship with Hillary Clinton. Clintongate destroyed all his credibility and almost everything he stood for. Former astronaut Kaito Momota was a late addition to the race, but he had a strong base after what was left of Trump's followers. He opened his home up to his supporters with minimal security. It backfired when he was struck down by a man named Mano Ruma. He recovered and had ended this practice, but following the inspiration of his running mate Vivek Ramaswamy, he used social media to promote his campaign and connect with voters. After this inspirational speech, Momota's polling numbers increased drastically.
People are hurting in America. Prices are on the rise. Inflation is at an all-time level, and our country is in a state of ruin. But we have people in this country. Those people are Americans. We are fighters, and we will fight this fight together. We are all a new generation of leaders, and we will lead together to the moon and to Mars.
That may have been a simple, weird catchphrase, but that would mean more down the line. As for the Democrats, things were all set for Biden to be the nominee until he resigned on October 19, 2023, stating his mental and physical health as an issue. Kamala Harris refused to run, so that left 22 Democrats seeking the nomination. Former Mayor Pete Buttigieg, Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, and even the nephew of the late President John F. Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., ran. However, a dark horse candidate came out of the blue. Jimmy Donaldson, or known online as Mr. Beast, joined the race. When he announced his candidacy in November 2023, he had 194 million subscribers. By the time of the election, he reached 300 million. His connections with younger voters, and like Kaito, more transparency with his supporters, he clinched his party's nomination. His running mate was Chris Tyson, a transgender Mr. Beast crew member and Jimmy's best friend. Transphobia from former Trump supporters was on a high, and people felt that Mr. Beast's reaction to it was overt and emotional. He posted the following:
The attacks against my running mate are heartbreaking. Who do you people think you are? We are trying to campaign for the people, but people that are harassing my running mate aren't American. They are the second coming of the KKK.
This made the media headlines for days, and his polling numbers hit rock bottom. But things didn't look good for the Momota campaign when at a campaign event he let out that women served a better role in the kitchen than at work. He tried to explain more, but numerous women stormed out of the event before he even had a moment to explain. These candidates became unpopular fast, but the truth of the matter was one of these people was going to be the next president. The presidential debates were a shit show, just watch.
This man believes women don't deserve rights. He wants them back in the kitchen with no control over themselves, their families, and the money they could make in our modern world.
I apologize for that comment. It was very inappropriate and uncalled for. I am a dreamer. Everyone has a role in society, and women do too. But it's not like you're any better. You are crying online about your running mate and the attacks coming their way. You have to man up like the men you are.
These controversies didn't drive out voters on election day, but it was still a close election. In the end, Kaito Momota won, becoming the 48th president in American history with 894,57209 votes and 50.1% of the vote in a squeaker election that came down to Pennsylvania, where Momota only won by 600 votes. Recounts lasted for weeks, but on December 7th, Kaito was declared the winner in a 273 to 265 victory. He only won the popular vote by around 15,000 votes. Mr. Beast won 89,3061 votes and 49.9% of the vote. Vivek Ramaswamy became the 51st vice president in American history. Both candidates broke many rules. Kaito was born in Japan, and both weren't even 35 years old, with Kaito only being 24 and Mr. Beast being 26 by the time of the election, but it seemed like no one gave a fuck. I'll see you for the next presidential election, buddy.
Welcome Boston Rob and Russell Hantz to this debate. Care to introduce yourselves to the audience?
Hold your horses, Ben. This isn't a debate. It's just smash or pass. Who even invited you here in the first place?
Rob, I don't know, but can someone get this nerdy-ass bigot out of here?
Surprisingly, he's even more annoying than you.
I'll get to that later, but yeah, I'll kick him.
Please do not proceed with booting me from this conversation. I am a great contributor to this discussion, and I want to emanate this conversation to its fullest with the both of you.
Sorry I was born stupid in things that don't make sense, especially in being a blabbering bitch. No wonder why your cousin hates your guts.
She's just getting corrupted. You see...
I kicked him. He was getting on my nerves, but you didn't have to call him a bitch.
Whatever, so who are we starting with? And I swear to God, if you put my wife on there, I will kill you.
Don't turn to the next slide. I don't want to die.
You know what? I am not upset. I'm just disappointed. Turn to the next slide, please.
Oh, Russell, don't fuck with me or Amba. You just can't, man.
Smash.
I'm obligated to smash too, but please leave the wives out of it. What if our kids watch this?
First of all, she's my ex-wife, so that's why I didn't vote your ass out of this life. And two, I don't care because they are beyond help. I mean, they are not gonna watch this.
Moving on, what do you think about Brooke Monk?
Pass.
What, but she has amazing eyes. She is always showing those beautiful pearls off on Snapchat.
Dude, if you don't say pass, right now, she will break through your computer screen and kill you. Remember what happened to Ron DeSantis?
Okay, we don't talk about that. Among other things, pass.
Wow, who is she?
Nobody knows but the editor. And they won't tell me who this girl is. But she does have a cute smile.
She looks like a dumb blonde.
I won't confirm or deny that, because, well, I simply don't know. But I would smash her 1,000 times over.
If I was on Survivor with her, I would take her to the end and easily win over her, so I would smash her big time in return.
Remember the other 2 times you did that? What happened, Russell?
Yeah, but before that, we voted your butt off the island. It puts a smile on my face when I think about it.
Smash. Moving on, Russ.
Don't even get me started on Olivia Dunn. If she wasn't an LSU gymnast, she would have never taken off. She may be hot, but there are 1,000 other hot gymnasts out there. I would smash, but maybe on another day, I would pass.
I get that. But hey, she is incredibly talented, and you can't look past that. Other than that, she looks flatter than your expectations. When you return to Survivor the 3rd and 4th time.
Literally winners of war, bite me!
Pass.
Okay, come on. Ariana Grande is very overrated. She hasn't even come out with anything good in the past few years. Besides, she looks like a skeleton. When was she on Survivor?
You're a strange man. But I would smash her when she was younger, but these days I would pass. But don't judge her for her choices. Like, come on. Do I get mad when you date girls decades younger than you?
Well, it's not as bad compared to when... Well, when you...
Come on, Russell, spit it out.
You don't live in Boston anymore. Why did you leave?
Life. Anything better?
Fuck you, Rob.
Hey, is that Kim Petras? My daughters are huge fans of her. For their sake, I'll smash. It would be a very fun time.
Rob?
What now?
She is a...
Oh God, don't tell me.
That's a fucking dude.
Nope. I'm out of here. I'm not getting involved in politics. Fucking smash, I don't care.
Pass, I don't fuck do.
Do you understand your job, boys?
Not at all. You didn't even tell us anything.
Did you read the video's script?
Oh, yeah, right, of course. We'll get right to work.
We won't let you down. I'll get the entire country to vote for you if I can. No, I will.
Will anyone recognize my voice? I'm worried it will ruin my campaign.
Didn't you want to become my vice president? I heard Christy Noam is a great pick.
Sorry, sir. I'll get started.
You don't have to call anyone. In 2 minutes, undecided voters will be on the phone lines, so they will be coming to you.
Even women?
Yeah, Andrew, you may not get any bitches, but pretend they are just men. I know how that is how you act on a daily basis.
Of course I can't let them know my secret.
Andrew, you don't know how to get a girl. That is factually incorrect because you have a daughter. How did you get her mother pregnant?
I paid her, of course. I had to give away one of my Lambos, but that's just spare change.
I get your point.
Okay, get to work, boys. I'm counting on you.
We will do our best. Have fun at the rally.
I always do, but thanks.
Oh, geez, it seems like I already have a caller. Wish me luck, boys. You know what? I don't even need it. God has already given it to me. Hello, this is Trump headquarters. This is Andrew Tate. How may I help you today?
What? This is Andrew Tate. Why the fuck are you working for the Trump campaign?
Why should you care? I have no affiliation with the decisions he makes. I'm just here to help you choose who to vote for in the primaries and eventual presidential election. It's not rocket science.
You think women can't drive and we should be owned by men? Why would I even listen to you?
Is your dad in the room?
How do you know that?
God knows, so I know Natsuki. You better listen here, young lady. Read the Bible. Every single man had multiple wives. Not a single woman had multiple husbands. It's against the will of God.
You are creeping me out. I can't tell if you are a pervert or a creep. You know what I saved this special word for special circumstances, but you are a scoundrel.
I've been called worse. Now, what do you want to learn about the Trump 2024 campaign?
I want to know how you got hired.
Through mutual friends. Now, can you send me your email address so I can send you a complete list of my car collection and their respective enormous emissions?
No way!
Any other questions today?
Fuck you, bitch!
Tell your dad I said hi. Have fun, Natsuki.
Daddy, please. I'm sorry.
I want to feel bad, but I just can't.
Hello, this is Trump headquarters. This is Tucker. Who am I speaking to today?
I am Shuichi Saihara, the ultimate detective. It is nice to meet you.
What is an ultimate?
I'm the best detective in my field.
That doesn't make any sense, but what questions do you have about the campaign today?
I want to know what changes Trump will be making from his first term as president. And like yourself, does he also believe in the Great Replacement theory?
He wants to cut taxes down to the point where you are basically living in Wyoming. He will stop the Ukraine war in a day, and this time his entire family will be in his cabinet. Isn't that sweet?
You didn't answer my second question.
Myself and Donald share all the same views. So the answer to that question is yes, we do. But it is a real thing.
No, it isn't, Mr. Carlson. The Independent has proven the following. The white alone adult population, age 18 and over, went from 74.7% in 2010 to 64.1% in 2020. In contrast, the multiracial adult population increased from 2.1% in 2010 to 8.8% in 2020. If it was true, those numbers would be much different.
You are just proving me right. If it was an immediate thing, everyone would know about it. They are trying to trick us.
Maybe they are just having kids at a higher rate than the whites.
Shuichi, you seem like a bright kid, but the evidence proves my point. How about you find some more information and evidence to back up your point, and you can contact me when you have an argument.
But I have more questions to ask you, Tucker.
Like?
Do you believe the 2020 election was stolen?
No. Yes, I don't know.
Hey, Tucker, you do realize that Trump bugged the phone lines? He will know you turned into a beta male in front of a potential voter.
I understand that.
Okay, then.
Looks like it's my turn. Let's do this. Hello, this is Vince Ramasmith. This is Trump headquarters. What questions do you have for us today?
Is this Vivek Ramaswamy? You can't fool me.
I don't know what you're talking about, but what other questions do you have, sir?
You can't fool me. But anyway, I wanted to know if Trump could make me the head of the Department of Education.
What's your name?
Michael Jackson.
Wait, you're the king of pop, Michael Jackson? That would be awesome. I'll make sure Donald gives you a call back.
Nonsense, I have his phone number, but he is very busy today. I wanted to see if he selected anyone for the role yet. Thank you for answering my question, Vivek. May I ask why you were hiding your true identity earlier?
I didn't want anyone to know that I was helping Trump out. I still have my own campaign going, but I doubt I can get the top spot, so I wanted to impress him and become his choice for vice president.
You did simp for him on those debate stages, so I'm not shocked. But hey, tell him to have a great rally and have a nice day.
Wait, why do you want to be the head of the Department of Education in the first place?
Kids, I mean, it's personal.
Michael's a strange man, but I love him.
Tucker! I'm actually screwed. I'm fucking screwed.
Mr. Carlson, why were you telling voters you didn't know if the election was rigged?
I'm sorry. I just don't think the evidence you have backs up your claims.
Dead people were voting. They were stuffing ballots into those boxes. And don't get me started on the mail-in ballots.
Please give me a second chance. Elon Musk isn't paying me enough.
No, Tucker Carlson, you are fired.
My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
And I don't fucking care. Now get out of my sight.
I wonder if CNN is hiring.
Get out!
I don't know why I came here. Nobody told me that Maui was this blazing hot this time of year. My ice cream even melted. Seriously? Can I spend a day without this orange man annoying me?
I hacked your phone, Joe. I'm not orange and I'm not annoying. Besides, you know you love me.
No way, the Mexicans helped you, didn't they?
Okay, it was the Japanese this time, but Joe the King needs us. It's time.
Time for what? For this call to end?
Operation Immortality. Remember when you were inaugurated, Charles told you all about the scheme to get the Queen to live forever?
I'm the president. Why didn't he contact me about this?
He knows you'll just forget all about it, and he was obviously right, so don't start whining. Listen, be at Buckingham Palace in 24 hours, and we'll catch you up on the plan.
I'm on vacation. Can we wait a few days?
Hawaii will burn without you, Sleepy Joe. I'm very sure you're doing nothing about it already, right?
Damn, you got me there.
Don't forget about it. I already informed Jill, just in case, knowing your dementia-ridden ass.
Why do I have to come?
We are homies with Charles. We even joined the Council of Cheating Men together in 2021, even though you had no luck.
Didn't Charles stop cheating on Camilla when he became king?
He won't be king for that much longer. See you on the flip side, Joseph.
When is the chap going to be here? We don't have all day to suck on our thumbs.
He said he'll be here any minute now. Speaking of Joe...
I'm here. I had to stop to get tea with the driver. He was very insistent.
You could have said no. It's only one word that should really be in your vocabulary. Wait, why did you bring Ben Shapiro along with you?
I ran into him at the airport, and he won't leave me alone until I resign with Kamala and let fucking McCarthy become president. He's an encyclopedia. That's what he is.
That isn't true in the slightest. I share nothing in common with such a thing. Besides, it's very biased.
Everything is about politics for you Americans. Now can we go somewhere more private? The bloody guards are already working overtime today.
Can I come too?
Fine.
You just made a big mistake, Charles. This man is a DeSantis supporter.
I voted for you in 2020. What else do you want?
Let's get a bloody move on already.
Say, Trump, didn't you have a thing for Princess Diana back in the day?
Yeah, she wanted to kiss my ass.
Let's not talk about the past. Before we bring my mummy back, I have to make a few things clear. Scientists have been working on a pill for thousands of years that grants the user immortality.
That doesn't make any sense, Your Majesty. The first king of England didn't take the throne until 1066. Let's say hypothetically they have been working on it since like 1 AD. The times don't add up.
Is this cocky bastard going to shut up with his bloody rubbish? It's pissing me off.
I'm just pointing out when you're wrong.
You do realize that monarchs can break the law if they wanted to. What is stopping me from shooting you in the face?
You're British. You guys outlawed guns for the general population. The facts don't care about your feelings, Charles.
Dear God, I thought America was bad, but who would ban guns entirely?
I had no control over that decision. If I had it my way, I would have everyone carrying a gun on them at all times.
Jesus Christ, you're more conservative than someone like Reagan or Theodore Roosevelt, before he went progressive.
Follow me, gentlemen. The more I talk to this basket case, the more I want to join my mummy in the grave.
Hey, Joe, are you there? God damn it, you've fallen asleep in every video you have appeared in, Joe. I can't believe I have to say that, but hey, is that Prince George? He looks very cute.
Isn't he the cutest thing? Oh shit, did I say that out loud?
Yeah, and now I have to call the cops on you, Joe. This will hurt me more than you when I have to face off against Gavin Newsom next year. I honestly wanted an easy challenge.
You'll never get away with this, Donald.
You're the one who likes little kids.
Well, I would run away, but I would probably fall down again. So I'm better off just waiting for the cops. Now, if you excuse me, I need to take a seat.
Do you want me to wait with you? I don't know when I'll see you again.
It is okay, Donald. I trust you to do the right thing, at least just this time.
And before you ask, I'm not bailing you out. And yes, I'll be using this in all of my attack ads. Goodbye, Joseph.
Good riddance, Donald. Where have you been? We almost started without you. Where is Biden?
He thought your grandson George was cute in a sexual way, so I had to call the cops to arrest him. He didn't even resist. He just sat there and waited for them. Does it even matter if he is here or not?
I mean, it is preferred to have the current President of the United States present for the ceremony, but you'll win a second term next year, so it will have the same effect.
I didn't know you were a time traveler, Charles.
I'm just making an obvious observation.
Damn right. But how will we revive Queen Elizabeth? A ritual? Ceremony? Or do we just shove the pill down her throat?
Donald has to say a few things for her to wake up, and we can just give her the pill and she will never die again.
And what exactly do I have to say?
I emailed it to you. Check your phone.
Are you kidding me, Charles? Why do I have to say this bullshit? America is the greatest nation on earth. I'm not saying this.
Do you want to bail Biden out of jail?
Hell no.
Say it, Donald. It is for the Queen's sake.
Give me a moment. I have an idea.
Hey, Donald's calling me. Hello, Donald. Are you finally bailing me out?
Look at your text. I need you to repeat everything in the text message.
Sure. America never deserved its independence. It's an embarrassment to the entire world, and it should be returned to the great British Empire, to the greatest empire to ever exist. God save the Queen.
You are damn right.
Zombie.
I see Joe is still a fucking wimp. Good thinking, Donald. Now, Charles, is the pill ready?
Of course, Mummy. Here you go.
I feel like I can move a mountain. Oh, Charles, I missed you so much. I missed everyone. If only your father could see you now.
He will when we revive him next, but he needs a lot of plastic surgery, to say the least.
What? What the fuck?
Now, I think a certain businessman deserves to be knighted. What do you think about that, Donald?
It will be an honor, Your Majesty.
Do me a favor, though. When you become president, make Harry and Meghan come back to see me. I have a lot to say to those troublemakers.
I can get behind that.
Hey. Hey, guys. I still didn't get an interview. You need to come on to the Daily Wire. I don't care who, but please.
L plus ratio plus no one cares.
Yeah, you know I love to see you shine that light. I put that love in every rhyme I write. You and I'll be right side by side, so keep shining, y'all, keep shining. Yeah, you know I love to see you shine that light. Yeah, even when you gotta fight those fights.